That's fine. Hi.
Oh, look at that. It's on.
Hello. Yeah, there it goes. Whoop.
I didn't see
There it is. Hey, welcome to Off Topic, episode number 135. That's too many.
Hey, neighbor.
That's a lot too many? Why is it too many?
That's just so many.
That is a lot.
It's a lot of time and a lot of hours. I'm your host, Michael. Here I am. Joining us this week, we got Geoff, Lindsay, Gavin, and Brian.
Hello.
Look at that. Sponsors this week. Lovely sponsors sponsoring this episode. We've got Candid, Hubble, and Software Advice. And they'll probably put them up there. I feel like they weren't ready for me because usually I take like 5 minutes to
Try it again.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
No, I did it once.
It's Michael's hands.
They'll do
not
it or
yours.
they won't.
Are you gambling?
It's their problem.
Am I gambling?
What is this?
A little bit.
Yes.
Ryan's gambling?
Look,
What's going
okay,
on?
I'm
Playing
going to
blackjack?
Vegas.
Ryan told me he wants to play. He's like, I'm gonna learn poker.
Oh, play blackjack.
yeah.
That's
Blackjack.
No,
That's a good
I've
way to
done
start.
blackjack before. And plus, the blackjack, the house wins.
I mean,
The odds aren't in your
always.
favor.
Well, the odds aren't in your favor in anything.
Always, yeah. I
that's-
mean, there's
well,
some odds
poker-
that are better than others.
See,
Yeah.
poker, you're playing against the other players, right? There's not like a house bet on that. Is there? I don't understand how.
Isn't that
it works.
harder though? Like the house, you just have to beat one person. Players, you got to beat everybody.
Are you learning how to count cards?
Well, you can't really count cards in poker so much. I mean,
can you?
because they mucks it.
They
muck it.
Mucks it up.
They muck it.
Mux
New
works. Mux is a word. Mux is a word.
Mux is a word, but that's not what they do. It's called mucking the cards. That's how they shuffle them. They
Are you
just
just
like.
going to do like Texas Hold'em?
The dealer
Yes.
puts his
Nice.
hand down his trousers.
See, what I've done here is I've flopped 2 pair. So I'm gonna bet half the
flop.
pot. Whoa,
should
which
we-
was a lot. I didn't realize that what I'd called when I wasn't paying attention.
You gotta cast this feat.
I won it though.
Nice.
You
Ryan won.
But not real money.
No, I wouldn't be sitting down with $672,000 of real money.
Ryan got
We're
some
not.
digibucks.
Ryan's a regular Dan
Have you
Bilzerian.
gambled online before?
Online, way back in the day, there used to be I don't remember the name of the website, but you could put real money in it, and it had all kinds of things where it was like, sorry. I saw something about Ryan and BJ's, but it was something
Calm
talking about
down.
blackjack.
Yeah.
I was,
Calm down,
I was like,
man.
the fuck?
Have I been sucking
Derailed
on?
Just
completely.
to also, there wasn't someone hiding behind us with Ryan
No.
talking
The
about
monitor,
BJ's.
yeah.
There's a chat behind
That's
us.
the chat.
Parole interview.
The first
Goodness.
first chat at roosterteeth.com.
I had to take a picture today.
But it was like a thing where you could do like Sudoku and a whole bunch of different little sub games, and it was based off just how fast you completed it. There was a couple games that were more traditional gambling, but it was a lot of stuff like that, and I didn't do well.
Yeah.
I'm not a lucky gambler.
I wouldn't say
Not
he's
a
lucky.
lucky
My dad
gambler.
just likes
No.
to play poker.
I'm lucky at life things, but not so much at gambling.
My dad got really into online gambling, specifically poker, a lot when I was in high school. And it was always cool when I would come in and watch him play because he'd play against these avatars that were always like just silhouetted figures. So it looked like he was playing the Russian mob or something.
Like the Skype
Yeah.
person.
Was he like hunched over and unshaven like you'd been there for 3 days?
Get out of my room.
Get out.
I won $1.50.
Dad, we have to pay taxes. Leave.
I knew a kid that played that shit when he was like 17, 18. And he deleted it from his computer like 12 times, and he just kept reinstalling.
Couldn't go
And he would be,
got a problem.
up like $2,000. This is like in high school. You know,
That's like shit. Yeah.
$100,000 in high school.
Yeah, he was up like $2,000 at one point, and then like down 1,000 in the span of like a day. He would just play it all fucking day, and kid was like super smart too. But it's still online.
You said
poker.
kid, not kid, right? Because
Yeah,
you lost
definitely
me at
not
kid.
kid,
Smart.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
I just worry, like, because I've never got into online gambling, I would worry that the money at some point you just disconnect from it and you're just looking at numbers and then you're not really taking into account how
Well,
much money is going in each direction.
I mean, I never
Definitely happens.
really did it.
Gavin's like, I could have bought a 5th house with that.
Come on. I never did it, and obviously there was like more, I guess, legit websites, and then there was just like total shit websites. But like even a common practice thing was like even the legitimate sites, you could win money, but you couldn't take it out. It was like there were certain regulations and like timing of like when you can cash out.
So
like,
what do you
like
do?
you win the money, but like, oh well, you can't cash out though until you play 50 more games. So if you lose,
bullshit.
Yep, there was all kinds, and that shit. That's like normal. That's like shady online gambling. So there was shit like that where you could be up, and they're like, "No, you're not leaving. You're not taking our money."
You're ours.
Yeah.
I mean, like
You don't walk away with that.
It's just an addiction, right? Isn't it just addictive personalities that just
Oh, it's a huge addiction.
find gambling and go, oh, okay, cool.
You know, yeah.
Here's the thing.
I'm sure there are
Twitter
people.
from my phone 6 times, but it keeps coming back.
No one's addicted to losing though. It's always what gets you is you have a minute where you're like, I won a few. You get that rush. You're like, yes, I got it, and then you chase that forever.
Yep. That's also why almost everyone ever gives you free money when you start. It'll give you like $100 worth of credits or whatever, and you're like, win a couple hands and I'm done.
Dude,
and then they got you.
This World Series of Poker app, which it has no actual money buy-in part to start with, but yeah, I mean, even that you start with like 500,000 chips, and they gave me 6 million within the first day of playing it.
Can you watch an ad and get more?
I know, but you can pay money and get more, of course. You know, if you bust.
Yeah, I was in
like
Vegas. I put for like $50 into a Wheel of Fortune machine. So I was like,
You mean a slot machine, or there is actually Wheel of Fortune machines too?
I don't know. I mean, I had a screen.
You don't even know what you put your money in?
I mean, was it a slot machine themed like Wheel of Fortune?
It was like a big slot machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the actual machine you're talking about.
Okay.
The big Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah,
But go
and
ahead.
I was like pressing shit, and then I was up to like 80, and I was like, oh yeah. And then like a minute later, it was all gone, and I was like, but $50 there.
Yeah,
I
happens
was like,
fast.
what did I get out of that?
You should have cashed out at 80. You
that's
would
what I'm
have got
thinking of.
$30.
Yeah, it was one of them.
Nice.
You were just hitting the button, making it
Yeah.
spin, and that was $50.
They're really trying over there. I don't know what.
What is going
Watch
on?
the screen, dude.
Good lord.
Broadcast
That's
is
where the
really
credit card goes. And the
trying
credit
to
card
show up,
slot.
make sure the
Damn
Wheel of
it.
Fortune
It was
thing,
like
and
that, but it looked
They're having trouble.
Am I
There it
wrong that especially in America they kind of start you early as a kid? Like that's really what like arcades are. Like you go with your parents and then you run out of money and you're like, "Mommy, Daddy, give me more."
I mean,
there's no chance of getting money in an arcade though.
well, it
Then
depends
you
what
get the
arcade.
mentality of I
If they have like prize
some kind of
arcades,
reward.
you still win shit.
Yeah, I mean,
you're just
you
going to play.
Crane game,
Hey,
you
some-
win shit, tickets. you
Somebody
can win
really,
shit.
they
The
keep
Chinese finger
fucking
trap?
spamming it over and over again. So could you say your 2 top favorite Infinity War characters, or say I don't give a fuck?
Ooh.
No, I don't
me?
care.
Yeah,
Tom Holland and Tom Holland.
They just want
They're
Gavin.
not Infinity War
No,
characters.
they are.
That's an actor.
They just want to know Gavin's top favorite Infinity War characters. That's what you say. Who are your favorite Avengers? Do you give a shit?
I like it when Captain America punches stuff.
He likes Captain America twice.
And I
There you go.
like it when Thor hits
Just
stuff
stop.
with a
You're
hammer.
good.
Yeah, too much. I've mentioned this before, but
You
it was
overfed them.
insane. This arcade at the mall where I grew up.
Because my phone lives there. No.
All right, Menlo Park Mall. There was a
Shout out.
shout out. There was a gaming arcade that had a fucking slot machine. Jeff's freaking out with his phone. They had a slot machine in the corner of the arcade. That was just, and even the whole arcade is tokens. You know, you put money in and you get tokens for the arcade. The slot machine was quarters, and it was literally a slot machine where you could put a quarter in and win money. It was gambling, and it was this tiny little piece of shit machine. It was like 2 feet wide, 3 feet tall, stuck in the corner of the arcade, and it was like you'd win 70% of the time. I won there all the time. Like I would literally, I kid you not. As a kid, I didn't understand it. I was like, this is illegal. You can't have a fucking like a slot machine in a kid's arcade. Jeff's got his phone stuck to
Go
the
join
table.
broadcast. Get your shit
Was
together.
there a
I can get
sign
it
that
off,
was
but if
you're
you're
not
just trying
allowed
to straight
touch
up push
this
it,
in
no,
here?
There was nothing, and I used it for like 2 years, and they eventually got rid of it. But like, no joke, if ever I had like 50 cents, like a cup, like change, but not enough to play an arcade, I'd go in there and just try it. And I kid you not, more than half the time, I'd win like $5, and then just go play arcades with that. It would be like, oh, I got a quarter. Let me run in and try and win some money. Oh, I won. I'll play arcades. And it always baffled me. I was like, this is definitely not legal. Who the fuck put this here?
I mean, I remember the one that was like they always had the row of quarters
Right.
dangling, and it
Right.
was like
Oh, yeah.
one more, I'll push it
And
over.
even then,
Breaks
though, it was
going like
tokens.
this.
Like the quarters
Yeah.
sitting there were the quarters you play with. You put the quarter in, and
Yeah.
then if you knock them all off, it still pays out in either coins or tickets. This thing was just money. It was just a slot machine.
Is it illegal to sell? Sorry, is it illegal to sell shit to other students in high school?
Probably.
Probably not like
I hope not, because
individually.
I spent my entire childhood doing it.
Yeah, like I went to school with a guy who would just download porn, burn it to disc, and like sell them for $5.
And that guy's name was Gay.
Basically, what Michael did with Spice TV.
Yeah, I mean, I've
What
told that story a
understand.
bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess the illegal part would be like
fact that it's
stealing the
porn.
copywritten content
But that's
and selling
probably
it.
too. Yeah.
But I don't think the act of selling anything would be illegal.
I was always very impressed by kids who had little enterprises going on
Oh
at
yeah,
school.
there's some
like
young entrepreneurs.
backpack dealers.
Yeah.
Talking about drug dealers.
I used to do too. I used to sell blow pops. I would sell blow pops for 25 cents a blow pop.
Where'd
I'd
you
go to
stop?
Sam's Club, get a bunch of blow pops.
What's a blow pop?
It's a lollipop.
it's a lollipop
like
gum.
gum.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I would sell. I would make grab bags where I'd put like candy and baseball cards and stuff in it, and I'd sell them for $1. And I'd
Like mystery bags?
yeah, little
Nice.
mystery bags, and I'd sell
What
them.
about ring pops?
Oh, those
Nobody
were
in my
legit.
school was into ring pops.
Loved ring pops. We had the lunch
They're a
exchange
fucking mess.
where we would come to lunch and everyone would pull out their lunches and go, "Yo, I have this. Who wants it?" And then like someone else would be like, "I'll trade you a Twinkie for that sandwich." Like,
happened.
okay, cool. Like stock exchange.
Auctioneers.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 to 1.
It was a different world when I went to school. We used to sell paper guns.
Yep. There you go. Cool.
Georgia, it was fine.
Damn
it was
it.
fine.
It was not fun.
It was fine. It
The
was
word
fine.
Georgia and fine should not be in the same sentence.
It was totally okay then. The more elaborate, the better. And I think it was for like nothing. Like it was like a quarter. But hey, people loved them.
Do what you do. Good.
Paper Chinese stars.
I did used to
those are
make
all over the
those.
place.
Yeah.
Those and then the stupid fucking flower things. Like,
Oh, the fortune thing?
yeah.
I never learned to make those.
I never
Oh, we're
ever
all
gave a
about
shit,
those.
but they were everywhere. They were always coming at me.
I made a shit ton of those.
There's
My
an app for
girlfriends.
that now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's always dumb. It was like you'd open it up at the end and be like, "You're cute." Meh. Okay, run away. That's it.
Mine would be like, die.
No, okay, cool. The New Jersey
Someone
one.
handed to me, and it's like,
What's your favorite number? What's your favorite color?
I was saying,
HIV.
we were just
You're a
talking about
loser.
this
Meh.
the other day. There's like, in school, the kids that I went to would do is they take pencils and try and make them super sharp, like sharpen the tip as much as possible, and then throw them into the ceiling,
Oh, yeah.
into the tile ceiling, and just dangle, and then they'd randomly just fall some days, like middle of class. And then even that was like, yeah, you're putting pencils in the ceiling, but it was like, it's not like our office, like smashing the ceiling
So
to bits.
easy to do,
It's so
too.
easy to do. But what was like a total dick move, some kids would go to the bathroom and the sink, would have the faucet with like the holes in it. So you can't stop it up.
Yeah.
There's no like plug, and it would just have like all the holes in the drain. They just like layer it with paper towels and then just turn on all the faucets.
We
Can't
had,
even tell you how many times that happened.
we had when I went to school in Louisiana, which was on the outskirts of New Orleans. It was easily the worst school system in terms of danger that I've ever lived in, and just sketchy dudes. Like they moved halfway through the year, they moved a kid next to me named TJ because he burned his school down.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
then
So sit next to Geoff.
He almost got expelled in his
he
first
become a
week because he
firefighter?
superheated the door to the class, and the teacher got like second-degree burns on his
A
hand.
metal handle. I
Yeah.
imagine.
So then we got another teacher at some point, and it was this dude. He was from Japan, his Japanese teacher, and it was his first time teaching in America. It was like an exchange program, and he laid out the rules of like we needed to have 3 pencils on the table to the left, and we had to have the notebook with exactly 50 sheets of paper.
Ambitious.
And within 2 weeks, there was a second teacher that had to sit in the back of the class to watch him to make sure he was safe, because TJ had made him cry in the first week.
That's not great.
We used to hit him with spitballs. Then,
Spitballs were huge. I totally forgot spitballs were a thing until you just said that.
Then he
Oh
started.
my god.
And I'm not saying that I was involved with this.
No.
In any way.
You're not saying it. You were.
you're
just
blind.
saying
It escalated from spitballs to just like throwing up paper, Like,
Yeah.
and
Crumpled
then
wads of paper.
yeah, and then those ended up getting rocks in them.
Jesus.
Whoa.
And then
This
do
is
that.
America.
then at one point, somebody in class, I honestly don't remember. I don't think it was me.
God.
I don't think it was me. But somebody said
He doesn't know, but he doesn't think.
Then it escalated to setting paper airplanes on fire and throwing them at him. And at some point, the teacher caught on fire briefly. And,
For a second.
And then, so then they had to have a second teacher stand in the back of the room and watch the teacher throw every time he turned around, just to make sure he was safe. I was like fucking horrified.
You realize
honestly.
that what you just described is like the origin story of a supervillain, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or
yeah.
like
Oh, it
a
was
Criminal
terrible.
Minds
It was
episode.
terrible. It was terrible. It
He's
was
gonna
terrible.
find you one
The
day.
story started off like, this teacher's a baby because he was made to cry. He's
set on
pelted with
fire.
rocks. And
He was pelted with
flames.
rocks and flames, yeah. And it was bad. It was a bad environment. I moved. But
I guess a bad environment.
I
for
lost
you.
all my friends because on the last day of school,
You
one of the
wouldn't set 'em on
dudes
fire.
one of the dudes got dumped by his girlfriend, and his friends told me that I could prove that I was, because I was like kind of always on the outside. and they told me I could prove my friendship if I threw. He took a hamburger from the lunchroom and he filled it with mayonnaise and mustard and ketchup, so it was like dripping. And he wanted me to run up and throw it in her face, and I was like, I can't do that. And then
that
like,
was the line?
Yeah, that was my
Jeff
line.
Ramsey who claimed someone
I wouldn't
molested
throw
them?
a mustard and mayonnaise hamburger in my classmate's face
It's a waste of
because
food.
she dumped my friend. And so all those friends stopped being my friend.
Cast out.
They were like, you're a pussy. I can't believe I liked you. And I was like, I'm just not gonna. That's assault. And then they stopped being my friend.
I'm sure it didn't happen, but I like to believe that afterwards she came up to you and was like, "Thank you for not throwing that burger in my face."
She didn't say shit to me.
I
She didn't
appreciate
care.
that.
No, she hit Jeff with the burger.
Oh yeah, there we
No.
go. Yeah.
She called me a
no,
pussy.
she said Jeff
She
on
called me a
fire.
pussy.
She's like, that's why I dumped your pussy friend.
Yeah.
And then she shoved it in her own
If
face.
this story had been Jeremy, it would have ended very differently.
Yeah.
I was just gonna follow up with a nice, charming story after the pencils on the roof, and then Jeff went off on that. So, I mean, in high school we had breast cancer awareness
Charming.
classes
That is
for
charming.
women. Yeah, I know. So they gave us these little gel like breasts that had lumps in them. They're like, this is how you can feel for lumps. But they were the same material as
Help,
like
take your friends.
the toy hands you have as kids, slap them on the
slappy
wall and
ones?
shit.
Yeah.
And they leave a mark. So we would throw those on the roof. So by the end of the school year, it's just like a roof full of tits as
A
you
bunch of
came in.
lumpy tits in the ceiling.
They would do at this particular school, drugs were a problem. So you would just be in class and they would say, teachers lock all the doors. And then nobody was allowed to leave the classroom for a while, and then you would just hear police dogs,
Searching
and then
lockers.
all the lockers opened,
Yep.
and then you would come out like 2 hours later, and all the lockers were open, and then just all your shit was gone.
Yep.
And you'd be like, oh no, I left my sweatshirt in the, I'll never see that again. And then 100% guaranteed every time they did a drug search, anything that I owned was gone.
Did they have code words for you guys when you went on lockdown? Because they like
Yeah, drugs.
no, they did that for us
I don't
kids.
remember that, maybe.
Ours
That's what
were
I can remember.
the cookies are done. The cookies are done. That means get the fuck down. There's someone about to shoot you. You're like, okay, cool.
It was very different.
What?
This country.
Yeah, straight up. They were like, oh, the kids don't need to know there's danger. Like, we know someone's
Nah, you
here.
could tell them.
Like, we're aware.
Let them know. We never had
At
like
least call it popcorn so they think that the popping
There you
noises
go,
or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
no, because they're not gonna go towards it.
The fireworks
Oh, that's
started.
true. Oh, I love popcorn.
It's sweet popcorn day.
Let's all scream out of the room.
We never had drills for shit other than fire. But like we didn't have like hide under the
I didn't
desk.
really
There's
either.
a tornado. Or
I didn't have any of that shit
Tornado
either
drills,
in
yeah.
New Jersey.
I would assume
had
over there
fire
you'd
drill.
have like, the Black Plague's coming again.
Yeah, the rats.
Yeah, I would imagine you'd have like, oh fuck, the queen's here, and like
Yeah.
fix
Oh,
your
this is
shit,
true.
you
Get out
know,
the fancy
get your shit
China ware.
together, pull out the tablecloth for your desk, you know,
Right.
kind of deal.
Did you have coyote drills?
Did I have coyote drills in
Did
Georgia?
I stutter?
Did I stutter?
No.
Jesus.
That doesn't mean you said
Fucking
anything
hell.
that made sense.
So every now and then at recess, they'd be like, coyote kids, come inside. And we'd
Fuck is a coyote
away
drill?
from the coyotes because they come over and us at recess and try and eat
It's
it.
a coyote. Kick it.
Coyotes can eat
Or a
kids.
rabbit.
Can 30
What
kids
fuck
not
with
take
them?
on a coyote?
Coyotes eat people sometimes. They'll get you. They get
it in
like
the face.
They get like hikers sometimes.
Kids are
By the
like
way,
wolves already.
also
They can
coyotes-
take a coyote.
All this, by the way, all this sounds ridiculous, but Ryan, you and I, our kids go through fucking school shooter drills now.
It's true, yeah.
Well, our kids, my daughter has a drill where they have to push a fucking table, a teacher's desk against a fucking door so she can stay alive.
But Jeff-
so throwing paper airplanes on fire at a teacher is nothing compared to
Oh,
my
we're
daughter
circling
getting
back to
shot with a
that.
goddamn
Okay, I thought we were still talking about coyote drills as a comparison, but
I'm not
no,
gonna-
No,
You're fine.
I'm reading
It's
the
fine
comments.
not
People are
setting
like,
people on
man,
fire.
it's,
Yeah, it's okay.
Jeff's childhood sounds like crazy, ludicrous, but that's
no.
nothing compared to
No,
what
it's fucking- no.
average
I
kids
also-
go
Here's
through.
the thing,
today.
though.
It's true.
School shootings, those happen every day. Coyotes don't show up all the time.
It's true.
I
we
also
don't need a fucking coyote drill for that.
I also appreciated
We
Jeff.
also don't have meteor drills.
That's true.
I appreciated Jeff skating right through that subject to downplay throwing fire at teachers.
No, I never.
It's not that big a deal.
I don't think I ever set anything on fire and threw it at a teacher. I definitely
kind of a big
threw
deal.
the rocks and paper.
God.
Because I got in trouble for that. Because I got my dad, I was sitting in the living room with my dad one night, and he gets a phone call and he goes,
It's a phone call from the hospital. Every
okay.
son's teacher.
And he puts it down and he goes, listen to me, he goes, quit throwing shit in class. And I go, yeah, okay.
Did it stick?
No.
Okay.
I mean, the rock stuck in the back of their head.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
thinking
hurricane
about
drills, we had those too.
I had those. Tornadoes. We had tornado drills.
tornadoes. Obviously not hurricanes.
Is that where you go into the desk?
That is where you or go in the hall. Is everybody go in the hall and you just sit against the wall? Just do.
I had, I don't know if you're old enough to remember this or if you had this, but we had nuclear fallout drills.
Didn't have-
we had to get
Wasn't
under the
that
desk.
the original get under the desk? 'Cause
Yeah,
that'll
we
save you
still
from the
had,
bombs,
because I was a
the
child.
bombs and the radiation. It's good. I got my desk.
Yeah, we,
What if it was a lead desk?
yeah, we all had
It's
lead
a lead
desks.
bunker desk.
it's fun 'cause you had
everything
lead.
around it. I think.
The lead and the paint in the walls
Yeah.
was taken care of.
I still grew up in the Cold. I grew up in the Cold War, so that was that was the thing we had. We had nuclear winter, nuclear fallout drills, and hurricane drills in the South. Yeah,
But back then too, also you probably had the asbestos protecting you.
duck
It
and
was
cover.
layered
Yeah.
around the entire building.
Which
How
It's
old
just
is Geoff?
sucking it up.
I'm 43
Almost
years
50.
old. 43.
I
Almost.
Really
like-
won't let it go.
You're really pushing that narrative.
It's funny.
It's just fucking funny.
It was a funny comment.
I've been playing Fallout Shelter again.
Really?
Just because it's on Switch, and I was like,
I never stopped playing it.
It's on Switch
It's on
now?
Switch.
What isn't being remade on Switch?
I don't know, but it's great. I love
I
it.
was gonna say, I'll tell you what isn't being made on Switch: new games. You're like Fallout Shelter, we got it. Stardew Valley, we'll throw it on there.
Breath of the Wild.
I think
That's
I
about
would
it.
like to live in a Fallout shelter. It
Why?
looks cozy as dicks, and like walking
You are
around.
one of those people. No, it's true. Gavin hates interacting with people. One,
mean,
so
I like-
everyone's still away.
They got some seriously good shit. Down
don't-
All
there.
right, so
I'm
Gavin,
not-
let me ask you. You move into a fallout shelter. What special do you pick?
Oh, for me?
Yeah,
Oh, strength.
Strength.
You
Yeah.
seen these?
Yeah,
yeah,
we've
nice.
seen them. That's why he asked.
Whoa,
I'll be in the
Talking about
power
gun
station.
control.
I like that.
Don't. So next time you're not gonna pick nose.
Chucky doesn't have to have it. It's like default.
get to have
that's
that
a
and
character.
something
Yeah, it's a
else, yeah.
character trait.
That
not
game's
like a
very.
special
That
ability.
game's very different now than it used to be.
Is
Like
it?
fallout shelter.
I've never
Yeah, it's
been.
like the mysterious stranger, there's quests, there's death claws. Because I never
You
played
got your
it.
robot butlers.
Yeah, I got
all the
yeah,
pets,
Cinema.
all the crazy pets. You get like, oh, I got a parrot and a cat.
Yeah, it's more fun.
It is
Because
a lot
I only
more fun.
ever played version 1. Whatever, 1.0.
Sure, the original one that came out.
Yeah.
That's a great game.
I assume you'd bring Smee and Columbo and Meg.
No, he'd leave him out to die.
Well, Meg would actually take the
Radiation.
bunker and leave Gavin outside.
Gavin would throw
Perfect
Smee at a
space.
coyote.
When I first played, I named every new kid that I had in the vault. Funny names. But now I can't be asked. I named one guy Pooh Mouth, and I was like, I think I'm done naming people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pooh Mouth was the last.
Pooh
straw.
Mouth, there's like only one custom name guy in my vault. He's Pooh
Somebody
Mouth.
said Gavin would be a tunnel snake.
I also Gavin would never be a tunnel snake. I like that you. I've also thought like living on a Fallout shelter would be cool. I thought that in Fallout 3, you've saved that until Fallout Shelter, and you're like, this is what I want. I want to live in a 2-dimensional world.
It looks a lot better in Shelter than it does in 3, though. Like by the time you leave in 3, it's kind of like
Well, I mean,
it's uncomfortable
technologically, yes. The Donkey Kong style is just like aesthetically not as pleasing.
It is the best treadmill game.
Yeah.
Because
I can see that.
It's the one game I play where I've learned the controls and the buttons. Because first I was just doing it on the touch screen, but I'll put it in the dock and I'll just have one Joy-Con in each hand while I walk, like down by my sides, and play a game like that. It's really weird, but it's like the perfect experience. Just like navigating the vault, like because you don't have to do this.
For me, it's Gems of War.
You play that with 2
Play that
hands.
on autopilot.
Oh, okay. But you're still like doing this.
I do this. Got an Xbox controller.
Oh, doing this.
Yeah, downside of living in a vault, though, you would never take another
hours
breath that wasn't in someone else.
Yeah. You know.
So what?
It's,
I
you
would
know,
imagine
How
at
much
one
water have you
point.
drunk that came out of someone's dick?
I don't know.
Probably a lot.
That's why I don't drink water.
I'm with you.
Interesting.
Cheers.
I guess
Yeah, there's none in that.
No dick.
being healthy here.
Water for us.
Yeah.
All the healthy Diet Cokes.
How dare you? This came from some spring in California where they didn't
Yo,
reimburse the
guys,
state at all.
I'm just throwing it out there real quick as a personal, someone who's experienced this. Dick water ain't that bad.
Not that bad.
It's not that
I don't
bad.
know what that means.
But yeah, you're going to have to be a little more specific.
What do you in like?
Please don't.
It's
be more
gold showers? What are we talking
No.
about?
Are you a character in Dune?
No, yeah. It was a very
She's got
unhealthy
like
person
a
I dated.
recycling suit
Or Waterworld.
Paul Atreyu head.
Dude.
Waterworld. people.
Yeah, when
That's
Kevin Costner used to piss in the thing and then
Oh,
drink
yeah.
it.
Have you seen the drag rats in Austin?
The what?
Drag rats.
Drag rats.
So these there's a street called Guadalupe here. We call it the drag in Austin. But these are people who aren't homeless. They usually come from very, very wealthy families. But
This
they
connects
decide,
to talking about
drinking
Yeah,
cigarettes.
really,
I
this is
can't
one
wait
of the-
to
Connects to
find out.
Waterworld.
Okay.
yeah, but we call them Waterworld people because that's what they look like. And
They just
smell
look like the
Oh,
people in
okay,
Waterworld
okay.
with like the big coats.
They just
Yeah.
choose
Sorry,
to be
Jeff,
homeless
I mean,
because it seems fun.
It's totally.
They choose to be homeless because it seems
They
fun.
choose to be homeless for the day,
We call them
and
summer.
then they go back home.
In the
Yeah,
punk
right,
scene,
right.
we call them summer squatters.
There's an
because they're not
episode
really.
of King of the Hill about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby meets one and he's like, "Ah," and they're like, "Give me your money." They just like get Bobby to pay for everything, and then they just go home to their rich family. Weird. It's weird.
Going back though, still thinking about that machine that you were talking about because I totally forgot about that, and I used to be there all the time at the arcade. The one that pushes
the one where
coins,
the-
it's so close.
The lie is what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
It's the machine.
there's so
is a
many that are
liar.
dangling.
Well,
They're right on the edge.
me and my other sports friends, usually buff ladies,
Kicked it over.
Yeah, we would try and knock it over and get the coins at the arcade, and it worked a
Did
few
it tilt?
times.
Like,
Yeah.
like
Was
a
it?
pinball
Do you have
machine?
like
Yeah,
an
we, like,
elaborate
rock it.
scam where you'd be like walking by and be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Not even.
Dude,
It's like, who are
dude.
those redneck kids doing that?
Some of those slip and falls are the best ever at like supermarkets and shit. When people try and like just like they'll like open a bottle of something and pour it on the ground and then pretend to slip in it. And it's the funniest fucking shit. They either do that where they're like, oh, but no one commits. No one is like, listen, I'm gonna try and sue for $1 million. I'll throw my ass on the fucking floor. It's always like they put some on the floor and then they go,
oh
Yeah.
no."
Well, that's like that's like
14-step fall.
Wait,
that's like
You hurt
every
yourself and you're faking the
video of
fall.
every person jumping in front of a car in Russia.
Oh god.
Those are so amazing. I
Yeah,
love them
they're
so
great.
much. Not gonna buy it.
Charlie won too.
All right. I
how
guess
you
I'll
get tickets to the
I'll
game.
just go.
I was watching one video from Russia recently. I think with Michael, my father showed me.
Russia's
but-
got some crazy.
Yeah.
People
He's got
really
some
want to
crazy
know.
stuff.
People really want
The
to
dick
know.
water,
Want us
yeah.
to elucidate the dick water thing. I think we just blow right through.
Yeah, no.
We don't.
It doesn't.
Let's not come back.
There's nothing to say.
We're not. There's no point.
What do you want?
Not
it
only
to
there's
mean?
no point, there's nothing
What
to
do
talk
you
about.
want it to
Just-
mean,
She
audience?
took a bunch of words and combined them into
Yeah.
a
So
sentence,
there's nothing behind
and
the
now
words.
we're moving on.
Yeah, no one
Audience.
That's it. There's no story to tell.
Dick water.
I mean-
did she stutter?
Yeah.
Dude,
Market that. Market that.
this dawned on me as I sat down here. Dude, everyone at this table is a parent except Gavin.
Yeah.
Well, he might be. He just not.
Well, not a good
part of the
parent.
club.
He's just waiting on that call every day.
Just kind of dawned on me. Dude, what's...
What if you're Dan's dad?
Oh, damn. Like, the article got it wrong.
Yeah.
I got derailed by dick water. What the fuck are we talking
You
about?
derailed yourself with Dick Water.
No,
one
Geoff was
knows.
mentioning
Well,
dick
to be
water.
fair, the chat is just everyone's just saying piss and cum, piss and cum.
I mean, you don't have to look at it.
I see it over your shoulder. I just see like the words cum
look
coming
away.
up from your shoulders.
Just look away. You wrote cum on your desk. with
Somebody
glitter.
said, "Let it be dick water under the bridge."
That's funny.
I got
Let's
it.
get comment.
Literally
It's
just...
back.
That's how it gets to the ocean.
What is it?
That video we watched recently, my dad showed me from Russia. So there's this guy who discovers a dog in the road, and it looks like it's been hit by a car, and it's like paralyzed. It's trying to like walk with his back legs. Yeah, and he's like, "Oh my god, like this is horrible. Oh my god, this dog." So he runs over to try and help it, and then the dog just gets up and is like, "Eh, fuck you." And he's like,
It was
totally
pretty
fine.
funny. The dog was full on like paralyzed, you know, like the dragging legs, like flat on the ground, and he's just walking with his two
goes
front
on
legs.
for a
It
while.
goes on for at least a minute or so. Where you're like, oh, this fucking poor dog. And then the guy gets out that, and the dog's like, see ya. And then just stands up and walks off. Like, what the fuck?
I like to think
It's
someone has
bizarre.
trained this dog and that he was just waiting, and then they
was-
run over to the dog and they just hop
It
in the
was
car
like
and drive off.
so weird. I've
Could it
never
have
seen
been
anything
a
like
dude
it.
in a dog suit?
No, it was not. No, definitely was not. It was for sure a real dog. Could have been a robot dog. Was not a person in a suit.
It was like a chihuahua.
It escaped
It
from
was
Disney.
tiny human.
weird. Like it's you know, you've seen a bunch of videos of just like disabled pets. Like the second you see the video, you go, "Aw," and then it ends with him going, "Bleh," and then he just walks. It's so weird. I didn't know that was Russia. I
That
was a
streamer
Russian.
guy. That
The streamer.
Oh yeah, the guy
guy
that's
was pretending to be in a
Fake?
wheelchair.
yeah.
Oh, and then
That'll
he
get you.
forgot to turn it off and
That'll
he
get
got
you.
up.
Stands up.
Well, I like that in that clip, his girlfriend, who's also on the stream, goes, because she sees him stand up, and then she totally tries to cover it.
It's
It's
a
like, oh, I'm
miracle."
talking about something else. Don't worry about it. God impaled him.
There's so many great clips of people that forgot they were streaming.
Usually it's porn related.
Yeah,
And a lot of times it's they come back and just start
Porn.
going.
They're pounding off.
I watched
or,
a woman.
Or they,
Really? Where
Yeah.
are these videos?
Yeah.
yeah, on the internet.
Oh, really?
People are like, all right, I'm done streaming, and they just forget to turn it off. And apparently, not only are you like jerking off after stream, but it's like, all right, see you later, stop streaming and jerk off. Like it's like the time in between sometimes is incredible. It's like 30 seconds have gone by.
I mean, is it people like
sorry guys, I got shit to do
forgetting to
today.
turn off the stream?
I mean, I'm sure some people probably do it on purpose because why not go nuts? But
Yeah.
there's definitely a number of people that I don't think it was intentional. And then I was like,
Yeah.
oops.
Or there's one guy that just left it on all night and he just like takes all his clothes off and
Yeah.
just lays down in bed.
There was one dude whose cat turned his stream back on, and then they like caught him like having sex with his girlfriend. He's
God,
saying
I
things like on the
wouldn't
phone with his
stream
mom
in my
and stuff.
bedroom, probably.
No.
Do you,
Also,
do you have a room for it?
I do. I have a separate room.
No, Jeff. No, you.
Okay.
Yeah,
that.
guy, son.
Jeff
X.
was replying, just so you know.
Sorry.
He was talking to you.
I really get into the chat.
I can't see it this week. I'm like,
You
Yeah,
can
you
see.
gotta
You
look
just
around
said
me.
you were looking at it, and they kept talking about cum.
the 1/4 of it coming up over your shoulder. It's just
How's
like
your vision?
cum.
What is up with
You
you,
okay?
cum? It's coming up. It's coming. It's
All right, Jeff.
Stop. All right, Jeff's now moving.
He's
There's
paralyzed
onset.
dogging his way
Just
over.
so you know.
Ah, thanks,
Is that
Jeff.
better?
Now it's completely blocked by Michael's head.
Motherfucker!
He's never happy.
That's
you know
kind of a
this.
lie. Yeah.
Oh, there
That
we
was
go.
a good one.
That's
That was a
great.
good like burp bark. It was like.
I got some good.
Oh, the
guttural
chat's
stuff.
talking to Jeff now. I can see it.
Oh, hey, chat.
Well, they reply when you interact.
Everybody keeps saying it's Toys R Us's last
I don't give
day.
a shit.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I've seen a
LeBron
bunch
is
of people.
I went to Toys R Us as a kid a lot.
Yeah, so did
I'm
I.
all like,
Move on with your life.
But yeah.
I hated.
okay.
I hated. Toys R Us sucked because it's a pain. I always hated the way you have to go through the long. Like the entrance is a pain in the ass of Toys R Us. It's like, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
You
No,
walk
I know
in
what you
and there was this like giant hallway you had to go down to the right before you could get into the building, and then it like segments you through a bunch. It's like it's almost
didn't have
like, it's
that.
almost like entrance through the gift shop to get in there.
IKEA does the same thing.
Yeah,
I
kinda
don't
like that.
guided
Mine.
It used to drive me crazy. And then with games, you can never just go pick up a game.
slip.
You have to get the slip, and it's like extra work, which I never wanted to do. But the one thing about I will say about Toys R Us growing up was that goddamn giraffe had the same name as me, and that validated me a
Jeffrey,
little bit.
spelled the same.
Yeah.
Because everybody liked Jeffrey the Giraffe, so I was like,
You two are a giraffe.
when they'd be like, "Well, why do you spell your name like an idiot?" I'd be like, "It's like the giraffe," and they'd be like,
You raise a great
See,
point. The
I
bullies
guess,
are
like-
always ready to accept a logical argument. Yeah. Yes, I see.
You gotta counter them with facts. I guess like it would piss me off as an adult because it's like give me my shit now, especially now. Like, you think I'm gonna go to a store to get a game?
"Fuck me."
That's crazy. Just download it.
right.
But like as a kid, you know, it was kind of a big occasion if I got a video game, you know, birthday or like I saved up money or something. So I love the slip. Because it's not just like you get it, it's like, oh, I got it.
There's
And you're like,
anticipation.
I'm gonna get it, and then you walk over to the room, and then no one's ever there ever. So then you push the button, and you're like, what the fuck?
You gotta jump up and down and, like, hey, wave your arms.
Some little dickhead wants a game. And then they'd get the key and they'd open the door and go in there, and you're just like, oh my god, every video game ever is in that room. They're just back there. And then it's like the fucking casino, or then they come to the window and there's like a little slot, and they're like, here's your game. And they slide it out, and you're like, yes. Then I'd immediately take it, open it up. You get the cardboard box, and like old games like Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64, the cartridge would be in a little plastic bag. And you take it out of the bag, and you're like,
You gotta huff it.
oh, it
Yeah.
smells so good.
The instruction book.
Bust out the
was in
instruction
there.
booklet, which was a thing. It'd be like 40 pages. There'd be like 4 pages of exposition for the game, you know?
You'd have time to read it twice though on the way home.
Yup.
'Cause you'd be like,
Dude, forget it if I got a strategy guide. I'd be like, just reading it all in the car. That was exciting. That said, I've moved on from those times.
When you were a
I'm
kid,
fine with it going away now.
and you would read the instruction booklet at the end, did you get extra excited if there was a notes page? Because it
Yes.
meant like, you're like, holy shit, this
got
game is
3
so
pages of notes.
is so good. I'm gonna have to take notes.
Yup.
I wish
Dude, I
the
took so
Xbox-
much notes as a kid.
Oh yeah, me too.
I wish the Xbox would emit a new game smell every time you bought one, just so you can have a little sniff, just like old days.
That'd be cool.
No, I'm with you there.
No.
That plastic sniff.
What we
The
should
first
do
sniff
is
was
bottle the
great.
smell and sell that. Fuck the Xbox. I just want to be able to
New,
spray my
new
house.
manual
like that.
sniffs.
Yeah.
I'm with you. It's good, but it's not the same thing. The sniff is combined with the new
No,
game
I'll
experience.
patent that with dick water. It's gonna
That's
work.
fine, but like the sniff without a game is just the sniff. It's
now
like,
we just get it with consoles. Like you get that one time every.
yeah, it doesn't happen very often.
Maybe it could be built into the controller.
Even years ago at Achievement Hunter, we were sniffing.
always-
We were
Oh, we're always
sniffing like
sniffing.
crazy.
And
but
sometimes we
everything's
get like
digital now.
8 games at a time, so I'd be like,
I'd be like, that's an 8. Oh, that's a 5.
Were there
Yeah.
any games that were released where their cartridge or the case itself had a specific smell? Because I know some DVDs have done that.
I don't think so.
Like
Not
Reefer,
that I.
Reefer Madness, you
not that I
smell it's
remember.
chocolate.
Maybe like a
That's
maybe,
weird.
maybe if
It
there
should
was
smell
like
weed.
maybe if there was like a strawberry shortcake game for the NES or something that I wasn't aware of, maybe they would have.
you know, the Switch makes their games taste like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't lick them and shit.
And that's
so
for
kids don't eat
in it.
them.
But if there was like an R-rated game or like an 18+ game, could they make it taste really good?
Yes,
I was waiting. What do you
Maybe.
mean good?
Like chocolate?
like penis.
Yeah, no. When you say 18 plus or R rated, I think like dick.
Yeah.
Is what he was
Yeah.
gonna say.
No.
And then he's like, You're acting like I'm weird. You're like, if there was an R-rated game, make
you
it taste
saying
good.
dick
We're
tastes
living in a
good?
world where people eat Tide Pods. I mean, that's just begging
Yeah,
for
no.
someone to have a whole internet channels dedicated to like gobbling the.
Can you
fuckers up.
imagine what House Party would taste like?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Or
Gavin, somebody in the office the other day had me almost convinced to eat a screw or something.
What?
What?
Why would you?
Stop.
Don't do that.
There was
Don't eat
something.
screws,
There was like
man.
something plastic, and there was a whole like.
Oh,
Would
hang
I
on.
eat it?
Hang on, what's this mean?
And I was really gonna. I was
definitely
really
wasn't
You're
gonna-
having the
Yeah.
same moment that he had a minute ago with like, did I beat that teacher to death?
Gavin's was yesterday.
I don't know. Why do you think about that? though?
Also, I was a shitty human being.
Yeah.
Until like about a year
Was.
ago.
Oh, wow. Okay. I wondered where you were going to come out of that.
Jeff, how many times have you tried to
How's it going, dude?
trip me or fart on me today?
he did that on the
Dude.
way here.
Dude, what did he
I
do?
have
Did he kick
tripped
you
you.
or trip you?
I have tripped you 3 times today,
Yeah.
and I have farted on you more than you know.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you could
I'll say
never
that.
imagine the farts. And if you want to calculate, like, how many times Jeff has farted on you, how many times has Jeff farted on you without knowing? Every time I've farted on you, you might as well attribute to Jeff. Because I'm just, like, picking up where he left off. Like, I wouldn't do it if he didn't do it. I've never gone out of my way to fart on people, but I see Jeff doing it to you, and I'm
would
like, that's
beg
awesome.
to
You're certainly one for getting involved in what Jeff starts.
Well, when it's funny.
There was
You guys have double teamed Gavin before. I watched that happen too.
As again, though, but there would be no team if Jeff wasn't here. I would be like, fart on someone. That's childish. Why would
You
I do
farted
that?
on me in the
Churlish.
haunted house.
See, but the thing is now, like,
hospital.
it's gone
What was that?
beyond Jeff. I don't need him anymore. He set me off on my own
Yeah,
farting.
I don't even know that
path.
was deliberately on you in Achievement Hunters. That was just a loud fart
Dude,
in
it
your
was
vicinity.
that first fart
bad.
was so bad.
I'm not sure if they-
unbelievable.
I'm not sure if they
fucking-
changed the sound effect for it, but damn, it smelled so
It was
bad.
awful.
I'm so excited about Achievement Hunter.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're doing more.
I've been doing work, getting ready. We've been me and Fabello and Dave Jasmine. They've been working on the stories and the locations, and we got like 5 locations already picked out. We're gonna do. I think they announced that we're doing 8 episodes, but we're actually doing 16.
Uh-huh.
Which
Jeff.
I don't know. I don't know why that wasn't. Why they said
You're
8.
leaking stuff.
Yeah, but that's like no, 8 this year, 8 next year.
So that's one season or 2 seasons?
the 2 seasons, season 1 and
Tom
season
Holland's
2.
awesome.
Oh, speaking of which, while we're just talking about all
You just
the
said Tom
I
Holland.
said, speaking of Tom Holland, over
Wacky-
here,
wacky
spoiling
hot-
everything.
I don't know if that's a
see,
spoiler.
yeah, thanks.
While we're talking about shit, I was asked to mention that Tyler asked me to mention that a theater mode live sold out in
Nice.
2 days.
Wow.
Damn.
So why would you mention it?
Where are we doing it?
You can't get
We're
tickets.
doing it at the convention, someplace in the convention center, I think. Like
For
there's,
RTX.
there's theaters in there for
Theater
RTX.
Mode Live
Holy shit!
presented at RTX.
You know what else I did yesterday morning?
What did you do?
I watched the rough cut for the
Arf.
for the I don't know if I'm gonna let it. I don't, has it been announced?
God?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Nick
Yeah.
Scarpino comedy documentary that we
Oh, Scarps Up?
Scarps up.
Yeah.
Nice.
God, that's what she
I watched it yesterday with Matt and Bernie. It was really good.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
those guys did a great job. And we're doing a comedy showcase at RTX, and we're doing theater
There you are.
mode. We're doing Let's Play Live.
Yeah, that's a lot.
RTX is sort of.
It's easily
out of
gonna
control.
be.
It's sort of insane.
This is this is it. This is the last year. Well, we weren't even going to do theater mode. They
Yeah.
kind of killed it. And then I told you guys, thinking that you guys would be like, thank Christ, one less thing to do. And
No.
everybody went,
It's great.
And I went,
Yeah,
oh,
Theater Mode Live is awesome.
you guys wanted to do it? And everybody was like, oh, yeah. And I was like, all right, I'll put it back on the list.
I
And
mean,
we had
I enjoy doing Let's Play Live, but theater mode is more fun to me than Let's Play Live.
I'm not even in theater mode live, and I've loved all the
Arguably.
ones that have.
I
did several. What are you talking about?
agree.
I pop in. I say hello.
With the exception, I did not have a great time the very last one we did. The one we
Really?
did at the
In the
Alamo
Alamo?
like 2 months ago. I don't know why. I just like,
Well, I
I
will say
didn't have a blast that
it
night.
didn't help that the last 30 minutes the audio was desynced by a minute and a half.
Yeah, I guess
definitely
that's
didn't
true.
help.
We
Yeah.
found out what was going on way before.
That was the
characters did.
werewolf fucking.
Well,
right?
the
No, it was
werewolf,
the
the werewolf
Birdemic,
one was
wasn't it?
exhausting, but I'm talking about the Birdemic too.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe I was just off that night.
Birdemic also wasn't great.
Werewolf one was the one with the fucked up audio. Right?
Werewolf
was
had
the-
really fucked up audio too.
Yeah.
And
The werewolf
also
one was-
werewolves were fucking.
And there were,
And they were
fucking werewolves.
people.
The
and there was
werewolf-
that weird marsupial
And then they made
baby.
babies.
The werewolf
That
one
was weird.
Great.
That was
Sorry, they
Australia,
weren't, they
wasn't
weren't
it?
Yeah,
werewolves.
it was
They
great
were-
until it was the Howling 3 or whatever.
Wallabies.
Yeah.
But it was great until the desync, and it was almost unperformable.
Yes.
At that point.
Oh, it was the Tasmanian tigers. That's what they were Tasmanian
Are
tigers.
those extinct?
Gavin,
They are.
have you ever thought about
shitting
doing a
Made
theater
my
mode?
daughter
Did you ever do a theater mode with us?
Sorry.
Watch a movie?
Yeah.
Say shit?
Don't tell her about
Is
dinosaurs.
it easy? Is it fun?
Well, I mean, you just heard Ryan say it's the most funny he's ever had in his life.
I mean,
Theater mode live, not theater mode. Let me
Theater mode
stop
live
it
is
there.
different.
Oh yeah, theater.
Theater mode
usually-
live.
I mean, I've
incredible
seen
enjoyment.
3 people walk off filming theater mode here and back into the Achievement Hunter office. And
That's the fun of it.
dead inside.
That's the fun of it.
It's a little different when it's live, and there's 3 people doing theater mode is hard. 6 of us is pretty easy.
and having people laugh.
Yeah, and having a live audience always makes
Not that they
everything
laugh, because usually they don't.
Getting to
But
yell at the
they
audience
could.
is
Every now
always
and
fun.
again, yeah.
Sometimes Jeremy will like
One sneaks
fart
out.
and
I'm
then
also-
people laugh.
Or that time he took the microphone to the bathroom.
That was
didn't wash his
incredible.
hands.
Yeah.
I'm also. Am I supposed to talk about Ox?
Yeah, you can mention it.
We're doing another thing too called Ox.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. We're good.
What is that?
Like Paul Bunyan in blue?
Yes, or AUX.
What are you
It
saying?
was-
Ox? What are you saying?
Like
auxiliary?
AUX auxiliary.
Okay.
We're testing out a thing called theater mode Ox. I think one episode this season.
Here's
will
some
be
shit.
Theater mode Ox, audio variant episode. So what we'll do, it's more of a like we already ripped off Mystery Science Theater,
So
so
we
now
just
we're
keep
gonna
the ball
rip off
rolling.
riff tracks.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
And so
Yeah.
we're gonna do like
Let's call
we're gonna
it
do a
rip
test
tracks.
of
What, you
our,
you play your own version of the movie?
yeah,
Yeah,
you
'cause
play the
then
movie that we don't have licensing
we
to,
could
and
do
then
any
you sync
film.
up us doing the audio.
Which is pretty genius.
Is it genius or is the real genius stealing it from somebody else? Who
No,
had
no,
the idea
no,
first?
no.
Oh, yeah.
Genius was
Yeah.
the people who came up with it.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. For sure.
We're
Maybe
just
we should
great
call
at
it-
taking.
Dude, Riff Tracks is fucking funny. I've listened to plenty of like funny ass.
Oh my god, I heard that
It should be called
Squeeze Play.
Fox. F-A-U-X.
It's great.
It's by the same people that did the first turn on.
Oh no.
I watched the
Yeah.
trail. I watched the trailer for Squeeze Play.
yes, but
it's
oh, no.
fucking insane, and they also say Squeeze Play 450 times in the trailer. That's what it took away
Oh,
from.
we have a new drinking rule.
They just keep
that's
saying it and saying it and saying it and saying it and saying it.
Did they say it to the tune of Freeze Frame? Because that's all I think of.
No.
Squeeze
Play.
Yep.
I fully expect this
Ryan,
RTX. Listen, I'm like a good. Like
Are you above us?
I'm like
Yeah,
Robin
yeah.
Williams in that movie. Stand on your desk. Look at the ground different.
What, Jack?
Hey, I'm a good teacher all of a sudden.
Well, you got to stand on the
Dead
table.
Poet Society.
Oh, I thought Jack when he's a taller kid.
No. I was making a Dead Poet Society reference. No, I got
that was
fired.
good.
It makes sense.
I think. Hopefully, if you go into RTX this year, hopefully you like it because I can't imagine that we'll be able to. After a year of doing all this extra shit that we're doing in this RTX, I can't imagine being able to do that. Like, I think we'll all be just worthless after it for a
Cool.
while.
Oh, yeah.
And nobody will want to do it next year. And
I
be like,
also
fuck
like-
that, I'm not going through that again.
What I took away from that, looking at the board, is I like that. Stay tuned on August 10th for Birdemic 2. Jeff didn't think it was that good.
No, I thought it was good. I thought everybody was good. I didn't think I was good. And I didn't personally have a great
You
time.
can watch him go
that
like,
night. I thought that the performance, I thought the event was great. I just personally didn't enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed the other live theater.
Were you thinking
Did
about
you-
someone else?
Here's the thing. Did you have a baked
I might have
pretzel?
been off that night. I don't
should have had a baked
remember. I
pretzel.
might have been having like hard divorce stuff or something. I really don't remember. I just remember like leaving, being like, that was not. I didn't have.
I
as
don't
much,
remember that.
I remember leaving like going like I don't have as much fun as I wanted.
Damn.
Did you kick a can on the way
I didn't
out?
feel very funny.
Or a rock.
And,
Yeah.
like yeah.
Oh, he threw the rock at the teacher.
Right. And then he kicked him.
Set him on fire.
Kicked him down a hill.
Right? Sat on him. Fucked
I
his
love
wife.
that scene in Dead Poet Society where they throw rocks at Robin Williams.
And set him on fire.
Going back a little
Wow.
further.
Oh, boy.
Sorry.
I was.
God.
You were 17. You were
can't defend
17
this,
years
Jeff.
old. He was a kid.
I was in the 8th grade.
I get shit for being an elementary school bully. And
I
you're
was
just
in
not defending this.
I was in the 7th grade. That means I was 12. Oh fuck! I was Millie's age.
Yeah, I know, right? How many teachers did she set on fire? You know what I did in
She
7th
set the
grade?
teacher on fire right now.
In 7th grade, I left the classroom and I used the payphone. We had those at the time. It was in the school. I used the payphone to order a Domino's, and I got in trouble for it.
Why'd you get in trouble?
You can't do that.
Why not?
You can't order a Domino's to your classroom.
Oh, like you didn't do it at lunch or anything?
No, It was in the middle of class. I asked to go to the bathroom, and I went to the main hallway, which is right in front of the main office. Like the main office can see the front door, and that's where the payphone is. So they watched me like walk up to it, pick up the phone, put some money in, order it, and somebody like either like the vice principal or like a counselor came out and like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm ordering pizza," and they just took the phone from me and they hung it up.
Did the pizza come? Did it go through?
No, it didn't go through. What's up? What's up? What'd you remember?
I remember something I did in high school.
Oh no.
Did they ever find the body?
I had this teacher in biology class. I've talked about her before. I won't say her name. I don't like her.
Miss B for biology.
No, her last name started with an M. This is the lady that I asked her how pregnant she was, and I found out she wasn't pregnant on the first day of school, and then I thought she was, and then it was downhill from there for us. But
Harsh.
I one time hid her car keys, and then I forgot that I did it. Well, I just left class, and then like 2 days later, I saw her pulling up in a cab at school. I said, "Why are you in a cab?" And she goes, "I can't find my keys anywhere." And then for like 2 days, she had not access to her car.
Wow.
I had hid him in the aquarium in the class.
You put him like in a fish tank?
I put him in the fish tank.
Fucking hell, man.
That's so bad. What if she had shit to do?
I'm sure she had shit to do.
She's taking a cab.
For
She had, like,
sure.
a hospital appointment.
For
or
sure.
something.
She was so mad, and I was like, "Ugh."
You know how it is, like teachers, like school's over and they're like, I'm done for the day. I'm doing nothing.
No, they power down.
Yeah,
Robots.
they go home and do fucking homework for like 7 hours. That's like a night for a teacher. And then this woman's just like,
Jesus Christ.
Man, you got a bad rap, Geoff.
Oh man, that was the class I spent almost the entire year sitting outside the classroom. Some days I would come in. Some days I'd come in and sit at the desk, and she would look at me and she'd go, "Not today." And I'm like, "Well, I haven't done anything yet." And she's like, "I can tell. Today's gonna be a day. Get outside."
Oh, you had that.
And I'd
Jeff
be like,
look in your eye.
I'd be like,
we were
"Okay,"
familiar with
and I would
that
just go
look.
sit there with my fucking.
You
biology
haven't
book.
gotten better.
No, it's
be
to
fair-
this day.
I've gotten a
Wait,
lot.
did you also sit down in class sometimes and go,
Probably. I'm sure.
and the teacher was like, I'm gone.
I have gotten
Jeff,
a
they're
lot
on to
better.
you.
I used to be a real prick. When I
Yeah,
was a
it used to
kid.
be. Sometimes Jeff walks in because he walks past everyone's desk to get to his desk. He'll sometimes just stop at my desk and just be like,
Yeah, I see it.
The intimidation.
It's like, what can I? No, it's not intimidation because he does it too sometimes that Gavin isn't even there.
Oh.
It's the look of like,
At that point, I
What
look for
can I do?
liquids. I look for stuff that I care about on my desk.
stuff that I
I
care
push it.
about.
I hide it.
This is why you have no stuff that you care about.
To be
on your
fair,
desk.
it sounds like
I
at
have
this
some
point,
stuff.
she really wasn't about like reacting to a look, like a scheme you were planning. I think she was just like, don't exist today, Jeff. If you could not be around me or just like
got
be
vetoed at
alive.
school.
Somebody
that'd
asked
be great.
if I gave her keys back. No. What happened was, I remember this. I used to love to hide her. She was blind as shit. And she would put her glasses down
Take that.
when she would go to do something else. And I would always run up and grab her glasses and then throw them in, either to a friend or throw myself into the aquarium. And so when I
It's in the
couldn't
aquarium.
figure
Into the
out
aquarium.
I couldn't figure out how to get her keys out of the aquarium without getting in trouble. So I doubled down by putting her glasses in the aquarium really visibly. And then one of the other kids saw it and was like, "Miss M-word,
The fish
there's
are
your
doing
glasses." And then when she went over to get her glasses out, she saw her keys.
Wait a minute.
That's how we got it.
So your secret to giving away where the keys were without showing that it was you was to put something else in the same hiding spot. And
yeah, but
that
more
you
visible.
wouldn't-
But more visible. Yeah.
You thought you wouldn't put the 2 and 2 together.
And it worked.
Also, something that she needed, like glasses.
Yeah.
Couldn't take a. I need a cab and glasses, please.
To be fair to me,
Here we go.
she fucking sucked.
Okay.
Oh, she couldn't see anything,
Yeah.
probably.
This is also 7th grade Geoff telling us.
No, this was
sucked.
10th grade.
Oh, you've aged.
You've escalated.
Looking back on her now.
Yeah, that was biology.
does
Was 10th
she
grade.
Still suck?
Oh, I can't imagine she's still
she
alive.
No. I
alive?
mean,
Yeah.
if you look at what she was like then as you now, is she still a terrible person, or was it really you?
Just her
Yeah.
doing her job.
Maybe in the middle. Probably more towards you, Geoff. To be fair, that bitch was always trying to teach him shit. She was always giving him
Jeff was talking
homework.
about public safety. You can't drive with horrible vision. Get those keys and glasses out of here.
There were teachers that
Yeah.
didn't deserve my wrath.
God.
I feel like she did. There was a couple. I had a fucking physics teacher that I was a real shithead to, but she was mean and she failed me both semesters. And I made her cry on the last day of
Wait,
school.
did you know the material?
In physics?
Yes.
Oh God, no.
So failing you would be.
I was so preoccupied with tormenting her that I stopped trying to learn.
How'd you make it? Ah,
okay.
Oh, so it was her fault.
Yes, no.
I waited.
She didn't inspire him.
I feel bad about this. I waited.
That's rare.
All right. This is not gonna make me. I don't know how to tell this in a way that you don't think I'm bad.
We already think you're bad.
I waited
so
until I really hated her, and I almost didn't graduate because of her. So I waited until the last day of school when everybody had left, and I went up to her. I was the last person in the room, and I said, "Hey, I know we've had our differences. And we didn't get along, and I didn't pass this class at all. But I realized I've never told you that I think that you that I appreciate how much you care and that you're a really good teacher and that you tried your best. But I haven't said those things because none of those things are true. I think you suck." And she started crying and told me to get out.
God damn,
Good
man.
Lord.
Harsh.
Cold.
Yeah.
How do your parent-teacher conferences go with
That was
Billy?
the
You
11th
walk in,
grade.
you're like, "Sup, ugly?" All right, let's talk about my kid.
No, I'm really good. Griffin's the scary one in those. She you're supposed to have a parent-teacher conference like every month, every like 2 months or so in grade school. And in the 3rd grade, Griffin scared a teacher so badly that we never had another parent-teacher conference.
Oh.
My parent-teacher conferences are always like, "Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Tuggy, your daughter's an asshole." And they go, "I know, sorry." And then we go home, pretty much. Yeah, that's basically it.
Listen, don't defend your asshole kid. If your kid's an asshole, be like, "You suck."
Yeah.
You just say, you look him
Just saying.
straight in the eye and you say, "I've been beating him every night. I don't know what
You know
else
what I
to
mean?
do."
Listen, let's save the shit for the shitty asshole teachers. Because, no offense to teachers, that they're out there. There's some people I question, why are you a teacher? Like when you hate everything around you.
Good job,
And
Market.
you just hate like children and you hate learning.
Especially
It's like,
now
I'll
that the
kill you.
unions are gone. It's wide open
So,
for teachers.
I question why you're a teacher to begin with, but there's plenty of good teachers.
You're driven
don't
to insanity.
defend your piece of shit child.
No, they were absolutely like, "She sucks. Like, we're gonna go home."
That's
and punish
nature.
her.
We nurtured the fuck out of it. I don't know what else to
Dude,
do.
I already planned. I just assume I'm gonna get into it with some teachers.
I told that lady.
Your kid?
Yeah.
I told that lady. I said, you know that I've heard the adage. I'm sure you've heard the adage: "Those who can't do teach."
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, "And those who can't do either are you."
God,
Christ.
Lord.
Did you just keep coming back in the room to like?
No, that was in the that was in the like the whole diatribe.
Jeff was 25 when he told me.
No, I was 17.
He just got back from the army.
I
He was like, "Oh, I thought it was a good one while I was gone. I had so much time in the desert. I think about that."
His email had come out by then. He was
Oh
like,
man,
finding out
I've written them down. Hang on, I got a better one. It's like Michael Scott with birthday cards. Like, nah, I came up with a better one.
In my head, he's telling the last one to her grave.
No, all I'm thinking of is Jeff was like Jim Halpert.
chiseling
It's like
it.
he spent so much time torturing this woman. Instead, he could have been studying, but he was
Yeah.
too distracted, quote unquote.
Yeah, no, I
But I mean, if it wasn't Jeff, it was her fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you push her downstairs or something? No. Yeah.
I had a
don't
She
teacher.
never walked close enough to him.
I had an English teacher who her voice. It was like there's like the level where you switch to falsetto. It's like a different. Hers was too low, and it would happen in the middle of sentences.
Oh,
where her
weird.
voice would like from word to word would like flick up and down, and it was so annoying, and I couldn't listen to her.
So
and
she had her voice cracked a lot.
Yeah,
I'm
it
trying-
Was,
I'm
it was
trying to
just
even,
too
like,
annoying to
replicate
learn. Like
that.
I was like trying to listen to the shit she was saying. I was like, it's pissing me off.
Gavin,
I can't
Julia
take anything
Child.
she's saying.
Gavin, can you turn your homework?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think I've mellowed a lot. Like for instance,
Oh, for sure.
just the other day we were doing a live stream and I was playing annoying noises and on my phone. I don't know if any of you guys remember.
I remember. Yeah.
And I did not want to stop. I had
You
a
stopped,
bunch queued up and I was planning on going the whole time.
What was the annoying noises?
There was a lot. There was a lot of high
Google
pitched things.
Google world's most annoying noise, and then there's just compilation videos that you can play.
Weirdly,
hell.
there are other people out there like Jeff.
And I would just stick my
I?
phone.
Yeah, they are.
I just stuck my phone on the. Whenever people were playing, they weren't paying attention. I just stick my phone on the microphone.
It wasn't a good noise. Trevor kept going on and on about his young ears, like he was the only one that could hear the high pitched noises.
Yeah,
Goodness.
but I stopped.
You
Early,
did.
early,
I was
early.
shocked at how
I was in it for the long haul.
Let me ask you, was anyone countering Jeff or just trying their best to
No,
ignore him?
no. We just were like, ah, and then we just went about our life.
Well, that's why, you ignore him and hopefully he'll stop. That's all you can really hope
your
for.
option. Yeah.
It's the only option.
Michael, if you appreciate your teacher, What should you get them?
It's even really gonna apply to that.
That's fine. I was trying.
make
I'm
it
trying,
apply.
man. I'm trying.
Make it apply.
Hey, do you got a teacher that doesn't particularly like you? Maybe if you had a nicer smile, they would really appreciate you more as a student.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's a stretch.
Yeah, no, I feel you there. Because this episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Candid. Candid is helping people gain confidence through accessible and affordable orthodontic care. Candid makes the process of straightening teeth convenient and easy by having the customer take the process into their own hands. With Candid, you can get straighter and brighter teeth in an average of 6 months, and it costs 65% less than braces. There are no office visits needed. Everything is delivered right to your home. Candid offers white glove customer service in addition to email and phone support, and we'll set up a video call with you to answer any questions you have and walk you through the modeling process. Candid makes clear aligners that are sent directly to your home and are customized specifically for you to straighten your teeth. You purchase their modeling kit so you can make impressions of your teeth. After you send it back with some photos, their network of orthodontists review your specific case and provide you with a 3D preview of what your treatment will look like. You're one step away from getting straighter, whiter teeth. Take advantage of Candid's risk-free modeling kit guarantee. Plus, when you use our dedicated link, candidco.com/off-topic, you'll save 25% on your modeling kit. That's candidco.com/off-topic to get 25% off the price of your modeling kit. candidco.com/off-topic. Teeth is expensive.
Yeah.
Teeth
I just
is
got-
expensive.
Teeth is very expensive.
I flew up to Dallas yesterday and spent the entire day getting 3 crowns and a
You-
veneer because
Whoa.
it's so expensive.
You flew to Dallas to get
hate
your
you.
teeth done, as
Nope,
opposed to
he's
getting it
done
done here.
He's found it.
It's Geoff.
It's
Let's go.
My young ear.
there it is.
How high does it go?
Stop.
It gets worse.
It's getting there.
It's getting louder.
One of our heads is just gonna.
It's Geoff, so you had to bring it up, Ryan.
I didn't bring it up.
Well, you elaborated on it though.
I
I'd
guess we'll find
stop,
out.
but I'm a co-founder, and you can't make me.
Fair enough.
I know because you're a
Got a point.
co-founder, I could throw your phone and you'd survive.
Eventually, we won't hear this, right? Because it'll go too high.
Yeah.
Eventually, no one will hear it.
But the
everybody-
dog-
Alright, I stopped it.
Turn
It's still.
up.
Why is it still?
No,
going?
you didn't stop
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Now you've stopped
The dogs will start going crazy.
That was just one. There was a
People
bunch.
probably just got torn apart by their own pets.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
right now.
Someone's home cougar.
Fucking hell.
I can help with that. Alexa, tourniquet.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah, dental work's
Yeah.
expensive. Done.
Okay.
My teeth look great. Thanks, Mom.
We can't all have a mother who's a dentist.
Appreciate it. I did show Gavin my upbringing.
Your upbringing?
Yeah.
Some big houses.
Yeah.
I
over there.
just showed him.
Oh, Lindsay showed the
Whatnot.
the castle mansion she grew up in.
Yeah, we had a joke that it was the Crayola mansion because they have so many like spires on it that it looks like a box of crayons jumping out at you. But it was like that was one of the first assholes who moved in and was like, I'm fucking loaded. Here you go. And we're like, really, dude?
Like,
So-
did he build it or was it?
Yeah,
just
built it from
there?
the ground up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Next.
Listen,
to
I never
Was he just picking
want.
out spires like one here and here and here
Jeff,
and
I
here?
don't
They were like, I kid you not. There's like 8 spires on that house.
That house is ludicrous.
Yeah.
I bet it's
Someone said,
trashy
I saw
shit
someone
inside
there that said, granted, I don't know if you know more than I do, person in the chat, because he said screw and you said nail, but someone said, yeah, co-founder of the company with over 350 employees who almost ate a nail yesterday.
I don't think it was a nail.
No,
it was
I mean, I missed it completely, but you said screw.
Was it something that was so small?
Said Lego?
Was it a Lego? Yeah. Yeah, it was a Lego.
How did you think it was? Was it a Lego screw? How'd you go from screw to Lego?
Was that on here?
Was it here?
Yeah, I tried to make you eat a little flat top single Lego thing.
Yeah, that was it.
What's the worst that could happen if you eat a
what
Lego?
is happening?
That could pass.
We've gone
Yeah.
from
I
nail
swallowed
to
a nail
Lego.
when I was
From
11
screw
and I
to nail
survived.
to Lego.
I'll eat a Lego.
Well, it's because I've swallowed a nail before.
Oh, okay.
How much are you paying me?
I made a blow dart when I was 11 and I sucked in.
Sure you did.
Oh,
Well, you want like this? Here, by the way, here's a tip. When you make a homemade blow dart, go
Yeah.
without it in your mouth.
Yeah,
Because
no,
if you
it's
go
good.
like this, you go,
Yeah,
you
Gavin,
just
it was-
swallow the
You know
nail.
what? I'm
right?
gonna be honest. That applies to
And
any
then you
blow
go
gun.
straight to the emergency room.
Yeah. You don't inhale in a blowgun that's loaded ever.
Yeah.
Homemade or not.
No,
It
yeah,
sounds-
it was real bad.
The great suck up has come out since the last podcast.
It
Yeah,
has.
yeah.
That was a good
That
one,
was
too.
stupid.
Way greater than I think anyone realized at the time.
What is
No.
Are we gonna use that new material we bought? Are we gonna make-
Yeah. We're gonna do sequel.
what is the weirdest thing that y'all have eaten as an adult that is not usually
Food?
considered a food item?
That's not food.
Yeah.
I don't think I've eaten any not food as an adult.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
there
think
could be
I've really-
accidental, like, oh shit, where'd that go?
Like,
No, I don't normally have like a a computer mouse in one hand and a taco
No.
in the other and go like.
Also, even then, I feel like even if you did, you need like your mouth was on suck, where you're like, "Ooh," it went in, I couldn't stop it. Yeah, just like it just went right in. But I mean, like
There was no
I think
sending
the
it back
only
out.
logical answer I can possibly give there is like a bug. But even then, if you
yeah.
break it down, it's still kind of food.
I've had like accidental
bug
wax
flew in.
paper in
People eat
between some
bugs
cheese.
everywhere.
Okay, but that doesn't really count though. You're like eating food and you accidentally. It's not like you went and found paper and ate the paper.
No,
I inhaled a
but still.
birthday candle flame once, but it just went out.
You inhaled.
That's cool.
You inhaled the whole flame. Was the flame intact going down your throat?
Like, it sucked it in my mouth and it went out.
Oh, you got a fire in your belly.
Did
Nice.
you shit out a flame 2 days later?
Yeah, it's not to.
Nice.
How many birthday candles could you suck out?
I could do a decent amount, I think.
I don't know, man. How many could
Everyone
you?
blows them. Like, if you turn 25, could you suck out 25 candles and then pass out?
In
I assume so.
theory, your lung capacity is the same either way, so you can
really?
inhale the same amount of air that you blow out.
So if I'm
Yeah, but it's
amazing,
not air if it's like fire, is it?
no.
I mean, you don't suck in fire. It goes out the second it goes in your mouth.
Oh,
Taking-
maybe he
taking a
carries
fire
it to his
sucking away
stomach.
all the
Who
oxygen.
knows?
Taking that principle and knowing
Yeah.
that we do the pool game with the pool noodle,
Yeah.
where I make people almost pass out, could I
Dude.
suck,
I don't have
could
any
I
idea what
suck
you're talking
the
about.
We
air out
mentioned
of
this
Gavin
before.
or someone?
Could you suck the air out of him?
Like make him
Yeah.
pass out from going,
I mean, you
I
could,
don't think as
Suck
effectively.
my air
you
out.
could
I don't think-
collapse his
I want to
lungs.
suck your air out,
I don't
dude.
think you could do it as effectively as you blow. No, we've mentioned this. We take the pool noodle, we put it in the water, so there's a little bit of water in the middle of it, because it has the
Okay.
holes in it. Then each person gets on a side, and you just blow, and it's just a battle of two people trying to push the water into the other
usually-
person's
I
mouth.
could
It's
be wrong
usually
about
two
this.
people going red, and then one of them goes with
Yep.
water.
And the person who goes like that is always not Lindsay, and you almost pass out because also you're like, and then the second you let go, you're like, oh my god, you're lightheaded, and you start blacking out in the
Yeah.
pool.
That's
You
the-
guys should up the stakes and make it piss, not water.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then you really
Dick
don't want
water.
to.
No, because she wins
Brings it
every
around.
time.
There's something about it, like something about trying to exhale, but you can't. It makes your vision sort of
It
vignette.
gets
into
smaller. It
television.
goes,
And then it feels like your eyes are popping out, so I'm there like this, and I'm like trying to hold in my eyes
Yeah.
as one of the other ones is blacking out, and you just have to let go.
And then when you let go, it doesn't get immediately better.
No, you just,
let
like-
go, and it's like someone, I don't know, like slaps you off of it, where it's like a final slap to send you on your way, and everyone else, as you go like this in the pool because you can't see, everyone else yells, "Don't drown,
Yeah.
don't drown!"
It's
and tries to
probably one of
push
the
you
most-
towards the side of the pool.
one of the most dangerous games we regularly
She did it
play.
to
That's why I can't
me-
play anymore.
She did it to me, you, and Andy back to back to back. Like she beat all three of us with no break in between, and I
did
think
Meg
all
as
of
well?
us almost drowned.
Yeah.
I don't think Meg tried because she was like, "There's no way, I'll die."
Well, I just think about I go into like band mode because I used to play like trumpet and whatnot. And it's
So
just,
do
like,
I. It
the
doesn't help.
slow, steady breath is what works. I'm like, I'm gonna.
I see. I
outlast
always
you.
try and do like a heavy one at the
No,
front,
it's
and I
blowing your load.
can't hold
It
it.
makes my cheeks like tingle back here. I feel like I'm getting like the bends in my cheeks.
Yeah, that's death creeping up on
Yeah.
you. That's what that is.
I'm an agent of death.
It's a very unique and horrible feeling.
It's not great.
Brought to you by
Ton of fun, though.
Lindsay. Hello.
That and Danger Card are the two most fun pool games.
I wonder if there's someone at the office who could beat you.
It's Matt Hullum.
Yeah.
Does he have good lung capacity?
You got
He
incredible.
Nobody can beat
He
Matt
can
Hullum.
channel his.
In anything or
He can blow out a candle.
I mean,
from
he's
far away.
singing it.
If you put a candle on top of the R right there, Matt Hullum could sit at this desk and blow it out.
Really?
It is the craziest talent
But
I've ever
could he
seen.
suck it out?
In theory, according
See,
to
but
Ryan,
like
yes.
that's like a precise direct. Like that's like a sniper.
He's
Yeah.
got that much
Like,
force.
Blowing for distance, blowing is very different than.
Man, now we might have to make this happen.
I just think the guy has
Sucking.
he has a tremendous amount of capacity.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it's Gavin has seen it. It is
Yeah.
beyond impressive.
It's
to
amazing.
the point where you feel like you're being pranked. Like you expect Gus to be just around a corner with like a but that's just
I feel like Adam Ellis has got a lot of
yeah.
breath in him.
That could work.
He could
He's got a big chest.
he's just got his lungs have to be like the
But
size
he's
of my
so
fucking
gentle
head.
soul.
Well, the downside is, I assume that one set of muscles is probably more powerful than the other. Like your contracting muscles to blow out are probably stronger than your suck in breath.
I don't know. We'll have to test
It's
it.
very
I
scientific.
mean, like
Find out.
volume,
we'll
same
have to
volume.
cut you
Are
open
they
and
different
find out.
muscles? Like
Yeah.
these muscles breathe in,
Well, your muscle can only contract. It can't like
Yeah.
but what makes you
out.
blow out?
You have a different. Blowing out is the muscles here squeezing the lungs. Inhaling is the.
You got your intercostals.
You know what?
Your,
I don't even
your
fucking know
outer
how the biology of that
No,
works.
isn't
to be
blowing out
honest.
hard just that you're doing it faster, basically? Right? You're releasing the contraction faster. Am I wrong?
you can also blow without
I don't know
using your
what you're
lungs.
Science.
We don't know what the hell we're saying. That should be one of the monikers of this podcast.
Nice. I will ask
For
all
sure.
of you too.
I would say the whole company.
I've
Do we
done this
have any
with.
birthday candles?
Oh, I'm sure
I'm
we do.
sure.
In the kitchen.
I'll go look.
Sure, there's around.
I didn't even drink anybody. Wait,
I've
you
done
know
this.
one
Yeah.
thing?
Me, please.
Yeah.
I've done this with Diet Coke, of course.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Right, animal.
Diet Coke.
None of that water.
Diet Coke. Drink it down.
Do
I don't
y'all
like Coke.
ever kiss your significant others?
No,
and then
never.
Suck,
Not anymore.
suck in air real quick, like as you're kissing, go.
No, why do you want to suck the air out of everyone?
Or you blow in their mouth real quick. It's funny.
Hey, let me ask you. Hey, does your significant other ever like try and suck your air out and kill you and like slap you around
Then
and
they
shit?
make the face like a dog. They're like,
Weird. Mine does.
You ever have that thing happen when you wake up and Lindsay's standing over you with a pillow like this?
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
I had a dream
just
that
has a
Ryan did that to
Dyson.
me. A dream Ryan tried to suffocate me
Christ.
with a pillow.
You can stop dreaming about Ryan.
He's always trying to kill me.
She always
dream
dream about
us.
Ryan.
All the women dream about
It's
Ryan.
always like Ryan killing you or
calling you
Ryan
fat.
like Ryan being 800 pounds.
Or Ryan saving
calling
Meg
you
at a
fat.
party because Gavin won't.
Like, I don't
I
think.
saw Gavin at a party in my dream. That was cool.
I don't think
And he
I've
didn't
ever
talk to you,
dreamt
so that's
about.
No, we hung out.
Then it wasn't real.
I don't think I've ever dreamt about anyone in Achievement.
You know, you're talking to Dream Gavin if he says goodbye before he leaves the party.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Bye, everyone.
That's when the reality shatters, like fucking Inception, and like the universe starts crumbling.
And everyone at the party starts looking
Everyone
at you.
looks at Gavin. I'm like, that's not real.
I haven't dreamed about you yet, Jeff. I'm sorry. One
Fair
day.
enough.
Oh, we
One
should
day.
Inception the main camera.
I would say the
Jarring
most
stare.
like I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but like there's like a stereotype of like
3, 2, 1.
okay,
What are we doing?
I don't know. I feel like there's a stereotype maybe of like, hey, don't dream about this person, or like a couple, like you dreaming up about this other person, and it's like every time Lindsay mentions it, she'll wake up and like, oh, I dreamed Ryan ran me over with a car. I'm like, stop. What do you think about at night when you go to bed? I don't understand it. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, man, Jack, he was like a giant hot air balloon. I don't know what happened.
Somebody
He's
says.
so weird.
Somebody says, Gavin, that
Thank
you
you.
have talked about dreaming about RT people.
You said it, so I brought one, even though I was pretty sure you were
Really
lying.
true. It's definitely not a regular thing. Oh, I dreamt about Jeremy.
Regular.
I dreamt about,
You dreamed about Ryan being naked or something.
I dreamt about Jeremy jizzing on a busload of people.
God, what?
Wait.
You have
Jeremy jizzing.
amazing
drove
confidence
by?
volume.
Wait.
I
Jeremy
think what it is
jizzing.
that I just forget them.
Jeremy jizzing in the bus with a lot of people on it, or on top of the
No,
bus?
it was a tour bus. We were taking a tour.
Was the top open?
Yeah, open top bus. He had to get off to go come.
He had to get off.
So he
Sure.
walked off into the trees, and he was like, I
Okay.
gotta go and jerk off.
What?
And then
Was he streaming?
Everyone on the top deck of the bus was just showered in semen. And I was like, Jeremy!
This is what you dream about.
I also like he
Dude.
went from Lindsay talking about dream to like I never dream about people at work.
Oh, except for that time that
except for
Jeremy jizzed
coming
on a
everyone.
bus full of
I
people.
forgot about that one.
I think that was before he
though-
was main room, though.
Hey, everyone has dreams like that
I
too.
should have gotten fire.
Somebody in the
Got fired.
it's a
Yeah, the
component.
fire, yeah.
Somebody in the chat asked a question that
No,
I
we'll
don't
get kicked out.
that I want to know the answer to as well.
fire.
Somebody asked when the next ARC video is out. And we tried to film an
Whoops.
ARC video the other day. What was that? 2
failed.
days ago? And it
Yesterday.
failed. It was
Ryan
yesterday. And you,
reset.
I was wondering.
No, it was Wednesday. Sorry.
It was Wednesday. Did you guys ever, after I left, continue
No.
that?
No. What happened was we started playing. Got about half an hour in to that usual thing where we're like, we don't remember how to play this game. Plus, it had updated, which for some reason reset all of our skill points.
Yeah, we were starting, and so we were
you still
leveling
had 'em?
every
We
time
still
you
had
like.
'em.
Every time you like hit a rock, you'd get like 3 levels, and you'd be like,
I had also
I have to stop and
people had
level up.
recommended I up the XP rate again, which I did, but it was between that and the fact that we had reset everything. Our world was still there, all our things were still there, but our characters were wearing all the same stuff. We had all the same items, but all the levels and all the Ingrams we'd selected were gone. So
And
we
then
had to
it
redo
crashed.
all that. No, it didn't crash. What fucking happened was the server was running in the computer in the other room. We have a dedicated server that runs here at the office. Fucking Matt Bragg walked in there and just turned it off and turned on the Minecraft server without asking.
yeah.
So it's not coming
But-
out because of Matt Bragg.
No. It's that being said, that was in Matt's
Yeah.
unintentional defense.
Oh fuck no! Don't defend what he did.
That was not a video.
No, but that's
Right? It was a fucking train wreck of a video. We in the video
Yes.
were like, what are we gonna do? This sucks. This is terrible.
We get Matt Bragg
And
to take care of it.
however,
you do.
I
Problem
will
solved.
say,
Yeah.
that was also the video where when did Alfredo have the
No.
No.
That was
Mini
that was golf.
golf.
Because I
Golf
wasn't
crashing,
in that,
right.
but I watched you guys try to film that. It was also funny because that was Matt's maps that he made, and I watched Gavin try and kick Matt out of the video when he made the maps. Because the game kept crashing and it wouldn't work, and he's like, "There's too many people. Matt, get out!" And Matt's like, "I made the maps," and Gavin was like, "Okay."
But
I like to pretend that I don't like Matt.
But
when
we
you find things.
we have that slot that's like those sandbox games like the Forest and the Raft and Ark, and we currently have no Ark in the
We don't.
in the bank, and I don't know what we're gonna do to get back to that because
Well,
I don't even know there's anything in that 30 minutes that we should
coming out?
save.
We did
No,
another
there's not.
one more.
But that's
There's one more Forest,
We got a Forest,
and
I
there's
think.
So I gotta record more.
I think we've released 2 Raft videos.
I haven't been in
think
any.
there's only
And
been
I haven't
2.
been in either of them either. No, you filmed at least 3 because
I wasn't in
watched.
them either.
Okay, I watched episode 3 film, and I saw a lot of complaints about how they didn't know what they were doing in the first 2 episodes, and people didn't seem to like it, or at least the vocal minority didn't seem to like it. I will say, I watched them film episode 3, and apparently Jack went between episodes 2 and 3 and learned everything about the game, and so it was a much different recording, the third one that I watched. They were very focused, and everybody knew what they were doing, and they were like working towards a common goal, and it wasn't as disruptive as the first 2.
And also, I think Jack drowned Trevor.
They spread it over the pillow.
But yeah, I don't think we have anything else really in the tank right now.
Is everyone here next week? Are we back to people being present for?
We had almost no one yesterday.
I'm gone.
I'm
You're
gone
not here next
Friday.
week.
Yeah, Michael and I
Well,
are
we're
gone.
here till
Thursday,
Thursday.
Oh yeah, Thursday and Friday. We're
Where
going to
are you going?
Montreal.
What are you
Is
talking
that
about?
Thursday?
We-
I thought we leave the 5th.
Also,
that
Wednesday is a
Thursday?
holiday.
Wednesday.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. So
right.
nobody's here Wednesday, and then you and I
Yeah.
leave Thursday to go to Vegas, baby.
So we
Vegas.
got Monday and Tuesday.
Basically.
Yeah. I'm here.
Let's
Monday,
blow out
Tuesday.
some candles. No.
We need to play
Suck 'em
Minecraft
out.
too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Suck out some candles.
I don't think we have.
I meant on Monday and
I don't
Tuesday.
think we have a Minecraft in the bank right now either.
I'm here
having
next week.
meeting about scheduling right now.
Ryan's gonna set fire.
We did.
The audience loves to know
The audience
what's
does.
going
I'm
on.
telling broadcast.
Michael, yesterday we did 3
Damn.
play pals.
I know. I was there. Why are you telling me?
It was interesting.
It was fucking ridiculous, is what it was. So I wanted to. I kind of walk on eggshells with this because Play Pals usually alternates with Battle Buddies. So it's like every 2 weeks. And sometimes we do multiple parts. Most of the time, it's just a one-off, some like shit weirdo game. We do a one-off. But sometimes the audience really likes it, so we're gonna go back and do another one. Or sometimes we really like it, and we're gonna go back and do another one. So one came out
Sometimes
recently.
just I really like
And
it.
our cat really likes it. So we did one recently called Super Bunny Man, which people seem to very much enjoy. And then we shot a Let's Play in it.
Yeah, there you go.
But the co-op mode is only available, like the story mode, for 1 or 2 people. 3 or 4 people is just like these mini games. So the controls are still the same, but it's very different, the multiplayer games as opposed to just the 2-player thing. So we recorded a part 2 yesterday, which is pretty similar to part 1. It's funny, it's fucking stupid, it's ridiculous, about the same length. But a lot of people were out of the office, so we figured we'll just get ahead, because especially with Gavin's schedule, he travels all the time. We'll do another one. So we went to shoot part 3, and it had to be the longest recording that we ever for Play Pals, and it was just a couple of levels. I would say an hour of it, much like part 1 and 2, was like, some levels are hard, we fuck around, it's hard to make progress. But man, the last 45 minutes to an hour, Gavin, he just eroded. Like, he went from a human being, and if you watch part 1, he goes through this whole thing where he's burping and gagging, literally, and he keeps saying,
thought
"I'm
it
going to
was a
throw
side
up.
effect.
I'm going to throw up." Yeah,
Because earlier that day we filmed the Great Suck Up, where
which
we
is
were
now out.
drowning ourselves, inhaling water and stuff just
Right.
for a laugh. And I thought that was like put air in me or something that was
which
wrong. So
I fully believe because you've never done that before in a recording.
Yeah.
But now, here we are yesterday, and again, part 2, none of it. Part 3 and further on, into it, you start doing it
I got
again.
the hiccupy
On
burpy
nothing.
throw-ups
You didn't
again.
it has nothing to do with the suck up. You just started gagging and burping and just, falling apart. And I say this because, again, I don't want to really get into it because it's going to be a while till that comes out. Because alternating with Battle Buddies and, we'll probably slot some other games in between that. So it's not just 2 months of us playing the same game.
Yeah.
But it was fucking wild. I was crying at one point. I couldn't breathe.
I've never had my physical body affected so much by a virtual game.
You say that, but Michael was telling me about this recording specifically, and it made me think of when you guys first played Slender Man. My favorite part of that recording is when you grab the table and
I know
make
exactly what
this
you're talking
face
about.
like you're just gonna vomit everywhere, like your insides
Was that
are
when like
crying.
the fear limit had been reached?
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
just constant fear, and I was just like,
Yup, it's that. It's you staring ahead and like,
It looks like you're going into warp speed and you're like holding on
and
to
you
your
just
life.
keep like, your like chin is down, your eyes are wide, and you're like kind of like. You're either gonna get blasted away or sucked into the screen. I can't really tell.
yesterday was the first time in my life that I'd ever depleted my laughter reserves. Like, I was watching you do stuff funny, and I wasn't laughing. I was just like, I've got nothing left.
It was weird.
I can't laugh anymore
was
because
weird.
I vomit.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So I
let
can't
me-
really
hold on,
explain
hold on.
it,
We gotta
and
have someone
it's
to put the candles
gonna
in.
be
Oh,
anytime
genius.
soon, but if you liked Super Bunny Man, look forward to that at some
Yeah,
point.
we accidentally made way too
You
much
guys
of it.
stop
made
talking
way
about
too
vomit,
much
I'm
of
gonna
it.
vomit.
Let me ask you guys a question
Don't
because
vomit.
I'm reading the chat while they're doing it. Did you record more Detroit?
No.
You only recorded the first 2 episodes?
Is it 2 or 3 that came
There's
out?
2. We just did 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the audience said they wanted more.
Yeah.
So tell them no.
That's a really fun game. I've been
the,
playing
The,
it.
the audience
Sorry,
likes
audience.
to say it, but they don't watch it. So that's why
I
I'm not
saw
doing
an interesting comment on Reddit or YouTube the other day that in theory makes sense, which is somebody that was saying somebody said like where's the rest of the Detroit series, and somebody said they're not going to make it, they don't ever finish the series because they don't do well, and the person said, do you think that maybe they don't do well because nobody expects them to continue the series and nobody thinks that they're going to do it, and if they would just make it, if they would just commit to completing a series, it would do well?
No.
The reason we don't finish series is because we used to do that,
Right.
and they didn't do well.
We've done that
and
already.
we've pivoted.
We've already done that.
We've done that with like games like Halo.
Yeah,
and
we've already done the
Uncharted.
fuck it, we're just gonna do the whole thing.
Even
We've
until Dawn, which is considered one of the best of that bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Episodes 6 and 7 and 8 weren't doing great.
And here's the thing,
the last
too.
episode does well, and the
Here's-
first 3.
Here's
But
the thing
that's
with
it.
Until Dawn too. You're looking at 6, 7 episodes. Detroit is like 20.
Yeah.
Legitimately, it's like a 20. Like also, and again, what people don't realize is even the people that want to watch it, like, oh, watch it. With our release schedule, it would be coming out in the next 8 months.
And
It's just like it's too long of a game, and it didn't get enough views.
and
eats up
something
a
to
lot of
commit.
our day.
Yeah.
That's the thing
Like,
that
we're
people
not
don't
making
realize.
other shit. It's not like we're not recording Detroit, so we're just gonna sit here and do nothing.
Yeah.
When Detroit records and Let's Watch records, those are longer recordings. They tend to be about an hour, hour and a half to find a natural stopping point. And it's not just Ryan or Michael. You're losing 4 people's man hours. So one video takes up 4 man hours and women hours out of the day,
People hours.
Human hours.
that are very valuable.
Dog years.
And we could waste that, we could spend that 4 hours on part 17 of Detroit, or we could spend that 4 hours playing GTA or Minecraft or Worms or mini golf or a game that does, or Gmod or a Mario game like New Super Mario U or one of
Kids,
those.
it's called opportunity cost.
It's the opportunity cost on Let's Watches as a series is incredibly high.
All right, I have 2 candles ready to go.
Someone said in the chat if you inhale fire, your lungs will collapse, and I'm trying to find data on
Well,
that.
that is accurate if you were to inhale, say, something that was going to burn all of the air out
Yeah,
of your
that's right.
lungs
Let
and
me
create
just-
a vacuum.
But if your mouth
Let
is
me try
open,
that draft.
Then you
Dial
die.
in to Detroit real quick because I was actually just looking at it. Now it says 2 weeks. That's kind of vague. That could be 2
Yeah.
3 weeks. It's YouTube. But part 1, 290,000 views.
Not good.
Part 2, 178. It's 110. Like, what is part 15 gonna have?
And part 2 came out right after part 1.
It did. It was like within a week. And again, and I understand too. Some people were like, "Oh, well, it took too long." It's like, well, that's Achievement Hunter. That's our release schedule. We don't put out the same game 17 times.
We're not the
in
Game
3
Grumps,
weeks.
and
you
we're
know
not
what I mean?
Markiplier.
I mean,
we're not going to shut Achievement
we
Hunter
do
down to only
GTA
release
on Monday.
Detroit.
We got Minecraft on Friday. We've got Play Pals. We've got Battle Buddies. We've got Let's Watches. We have like 100 million series. And I think what people don't understand is like you would literally have to drop everything you're doing to finish one game, going into it knowing nobody's watching it.
Which,
it just
by the
doesn't
way,
make any sense at all.
that makes
and I
sense.
loved playing it. I loved that game. I would love to have finished Detroit.
That totally makes sense if you're a Jacksepticeye or a Markiplier or a single person YouTuber or streamer, but we're an ensemble cast and we have to treat our content differently than that. And we're not, well,
It's precisely why. And some people might be like, oh, why is this Play Pals? And sometimes maybe it's the Play Pals. Ryan's trying to suck the fire out. He's not doing it.
Can't do
It's
it.
a lot harder.
It's not working.
all I can tell you is, sorry,
blow it.
please, you.
No, I was just saying, like, and we
fair.
try to do stuff like that. And honestly, you may notice, like, Gavin and I do shit like that, but that's exactly why. Because we can sneak off into another room. It just takes 2 of us.
Yeah.
You guys can film everything else. We don't interrupt the main schedule. and we just, plow away at a video like we just did A Way Out, which was like 6 or 7 parts. Like, if that was a video in the main room, we probably couldn't have done it because it just took so much time. Like, Gavin and I can take 7-8 hours of our time and get 7 videos, and it doesn't fuck everything else up. You know what I mean? Like, Let's Watch Detroit would be like, well, you get that and nothing. As far as the room goes.
I love how opinionated, how hyper opinionated people can be, and I love that people think that they can run our business better than we can. And I appreciate. I have those opinions about other businesses too. Like every time I walk into a restaurant, I try to figure out how they're profitable, and I can't make it work. But trust me, in that for the last 15 years, we've made pretty savvy business decisions, and we know what works for our company and our employees, and hopefully for our audience. And we don't make these decisions lightly. It's not like it's a whim for us. A lot of thought and effort. A lot of Trevor's life goes into planning this stuff out.
We're literally just talking about this yesterday and talking about trying to do more like either a full-on completion stuff or like themed stuff and trying to pivot in a way that makes sense. Where like it makes sense for our time, the audience can ingest it, it comes out in a timely manner, and like we're talking about more streaming recently. And like perfect example is Jeremy when he came in like a month ago or whatever and did he spent a day here just streaming Spyro. And it was great. It was
awesome.
It killed. It got a ton of views. Tons of people watched it, and it cost Jeremy his time. That's it. He came in. He wanted to do it. It was a thing that like you think of Spyro, that's attached to Jeremy. It just wasn't some game. You know what I mean? Like everything fell perfectly into place. Where like. That's his thing. People know that's his thing. The people who like Jeremy, who like Spyro, want to watch it. He did the whole fucking thing like uninterrupted. He plowed through the entire fucking game, and that did really, really well. But it just doesn't work that way with a lot of games. I've already been saying like I plan on, and hopefully we can do this. I absolutely plan on doing something similar with Resident Evil 2 when it comes out in January. I would love to come in. Like I have no problem coming in like on a Saturday and saying like I'm gonna fucking play Resident Evil all day today. I can stream the whole game. Hopefully I'll finish it. I mean, it's a new game, so I don't know what the hell, it's going to be different. I'm sure I'll get stuck and stuff. But like, even that mindset, that's fine. That's my thing. People know I love Resident Evil or whatever. But like, even in that logic to try and take that to like, okay, what about Detroit? It's like, I'm not going to come out and be like, all right, you have to work 12 hours on Saturday to make this game. You know what I mean? That I know nothing about. I don't know if it's going to be good. It just, it doesn't work exactly like you said with our schedule.
And if Jeremy had done it on a weekday, like say we put him in the streaming room and just said, you've got the streaming room to yourself that day so the rest of us can work, we can do that. But then you're going to miss Jeremy in literally 2 weeks worth of content. Because we're going to film 8 videos in that day that Jeremy's not a part of. And then you're going to hear like, where the fuck is Gavin lately? Or where the fuck is Geoff? Or where the fuck is Jeremy? And it's like, well,
I mean, that kind of happened with Gmod month. He missed every single video just because he was gone for
like a week and a half. And he missed every one because that's just, like I said, the filming schedule.
We had to film it.
It's different every single day for us. Yeah. Every single day we have to walk in and go, who's here today? What do we need to film? What can we film? What's coming out that we haven't filmed yet? What the hell's going on that we don't know about? And it's like nothing's set in stone where it's like, oh, that new game's coming out. We'll just film the whole game.
Yeah.
That's not even counting
except for
any of the
Hitman.
other
We're totally
results.
going to play all the hell out of Hitman 2. We'll do that one. Don't worry.
We have got the art of the pivot down to a science where we can just like, when you look at you, like, it's like, you look at the components that you have and you figure out the best, most efficient, most effective, most entertaining way to use those pieces. And we do that every single day. There's no such thing as that. The closest thing to a typical day at Achievement Hunter, I'll even say as far as, Achievement Hunter is a little atypical from what the rest of the company does, but a typical day for Achievement Hunter, the only typical unifying factor there is that just people are working very hard. It's just like a typical day is just hard. Right, because we got a lot of work to do, and we got to figure out how to put that puzzle together with the pieces that we have. And Trevor and all of you guys, I'm a little bit divorced from that process now, as Trevor has taken over from Lindsay, so now she can be in more content, and he's kind of focused on that, and she's off going to every convention that's ever been made and doing all of her Ruby stuff, and I'm focusing more on the Let's Play family, and also there's a lot of founder stuff that goes on behind the scenes that doesn't get talked about that I have to do.
I agree. I also see even literally in the chat, people are like, "Oh, well, just don't do Let's Watches and do more Arc." And it's like you don't understand. Like Let's Watch is a pivot. We do there are days we do Let's Watch because we can't film Arc. We don't have the people here. Let's Watch is like a 3-person series, and you're like, "Oh, well, you should be doing something else instead." And it's like you have no fucking clue that like, oh well, this person's gone tomorrow, this person's gone the next day, that person's gone 2 weeks from now. We have 4 days in the next 28 days to shoot these 3 series. So the idea that someone just goes like, oh, just film something else.
If you look at the cast that is sitting here today, this is it.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is literally the entire
no one
room
else
today.
here.
I came here from the airport. I drove straight here. It was like,
Is that
off
true?
topic. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for doing that.
No problem.
Yeah, and that's typical. Like today, Trevor and Alfredo are at Kind of Funny Prom. That's a Rich Teeth event that they're going to. That's their job. Jack's at a wedding. Jeremy's at a
Well,
wedding.
let's not exaggerate.
Or something.
Their job.
Well, yeah, but I mean, and that leaves us.
Fucking
and that's why that's why we're on Off Topic, because we're here now.
And I wasn't even.
I had to be
today.
here I had to be here early to do some founder shit. Like that's why I'm wearing a fucking button-up shirt. So
No joke. I was
nice.
talking about the schedule today, and Ryan wasn't supposed to be here, and he's like, I'll come in.
Nice,
Because
Ryan.
no one was here today.
Thanks for doing that, Ryan.
What were you supposed to do
I was
today?
going to be. Originally I was going to go up to Maine. They're scattering my grandmother's ashes up there.
Oh, goodness.
But I was going to be traveling by myself with both kids, and I got the stomach bug. And then I got an email from the school saying that the stomach bug was going around their school. And in my mind, I'm like, I am about to get in a tube and fly across the country with 2 children that are going to repaint the inside of that thing.
Maine is a long flight too.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
not easy to get to.
It's about 6 hours of travel to get
Yeah.
there from.
Good
It's
lobster,
up there,
though.
isn't it? It's far north.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Side note,
So I didn't.
people have mentioned it, but Uno the movie got 5 million views.
Hey, we
awesome.
did it. We need to do the sequel.
There's a,
Jeff.
Jeff's at a press conference right now.
I just
yeah.
appreciate all of the wonderful and valid opinions that you have on better ways that we could run it. But just trust me,
Also, everything that the chat is saying,
we know what the fuck we're doing.
We've probably argued. We've probably had the exact same conversations in the room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like
Oh, yeah.
it's not like we all came to this consensus. And it's a consensus that we've come to with shared experiences and everybody having a variety of opinions, and those opinions being proved right or wrong over time through the course of doing this ridiculous
Honed.
job. Yeah.
Since Jeff's at a press conference broadcast, if you wouldn't mind, let's get a single on him. Just put like 8 microphones in front of him, like superimpose that. For
Oh,
a
like a
second.
bad
Yeah,
green
do it
screen.
now.
Pop that
Chop,
up there.
chop.
And meanwhile, Lindsay,
I need a lectern.
how far away can you blow out this candle?
I was just thinking.
No,
like,
LeBron is not going to the Celtics. Stop
Can you
saying
hit that one from there?
Can I blow it
I
that
think
out?
I
I'm
could.
sure I could.
Yeah.
I could probably blow it out.
Stop talking and do it.
Wind aside, I'll probably spit on it by accident. That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say.
You
right,
loaded
how about-
on.
Lindsay's like, I didn't get off a plane to come straight here to watch you talk about blowing out a candle.
How about
Moving
that?
it. All right.
Oh, that's pretty good.
All right, all right.
You know, I got some blow. But
Right,
even
yeah.
in that blow, I could feel the.
You want to figure that out, and I'll figure out a platform
Yeah.
here.
I blew out a candle, by the way, audio listeners.
I don't know what
Yeah,
that
it's like a meter away from
Oh,
That's pretty good.
that's the
That's more
that's
than a
the game.
meter.
I haven't played it.
a meter and a half.
Probably less than that. Meter's like more than 3 feet or less than 3 feet. What is that?
Meter's more than 3 feet.
Yeah, that's probably not a meter and a half.
Wait, how long's a foot?
1 foot.
Long's a foot.
How many feet in a yard?
What?
3.
Three.
All right, yard is 91 centimeters. And a meter is 100.
Okay, I was waiting for you to tell me what a meter was, because otherwise it meant nothing to me. Okay.
It's like metric, it's
Right.
100.
Yeah.
I'm
so,
also-
okay.
I'm blanking. What's air pressure measured in?
PSI.
Yeah, that's right. I was thinking
square inch.
pascals.
The guy with the triangle?
Yeah.
And also air, it does this. It goes.
Pascal did a lot.
Not if you're,
That's what
a
a compressor
Dyson
sounds
fan.
like.
I don't
No.
know if we have a shot on that. Do we have a shot?
Ryan's lighting barrels on fire or something.
All right, broadcast, while you're
There's
working
no
out
way I'm
the
blowing that out.
microphone.
Right,
It's
I'm
only
sorry.
a few feet further than what you just did.
Only it's like 6 feet further.
No, you got
That's a
this.
few.
You're
That's
nuts.
like double distance.
It's so much further. There's
Lindsay
no
can
way.
do it, I bet,
There's
though.
no way.
Find
Okay,
out.
so they have a shot of me and then a shot of the candle. They can't get them in the
they
same
can do a
shot.
picture in picture. It's fine.
It's right here.
There's no
Hey,
point. I'll never.
everybody-
I'll try.
It's right over there.
Hang on,
Nick's
Nicholas
just like,
is.
hold on.
Nicholas is
Hold
annoyed
on.
and he's moving a
Nicholas.
camera.
It's
Sorry.
like my body width away.
All right.
We're gonna lose the candle. Holy. The
Yeah,
mini
we're gonna have to go for a
button's
pull
falling
focus on this.
You, Eric, are you producing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
down. It
Doesn't sound like.
Thanks, man. You're doing a great job.
Sorry, wow.
yelled at because there's fire.
I told you it was gonna happen. I tried to warn you.
We didn't set anything on fire.
You're the boss. Well, cut to it already.
Sorry, are we lighting?
We're only
the
going
fire?
as slow as your employees.
I'm gonna turn it off for a second.
Okay, well, I was ready. It's in the shot.
Oh no?
Yeah.
We got it. Okay.
We don't need to light the fire. It's fire. It's light.
It's the surface of the sun over here.
Make the fire brighter.
Okay, I'm not gonna get. It's like 10 feet away from me.
Matt Holm can do it.
Lindsay, help him.
I'll try, right? Let's see.
Here, you sit where I am. There's no way.
I'll see if I can do it. Probably not.
Maybe funnel it.
Oh, there you go.
Sounded funnier.
Yeah.
Give it a
right,
quick.
try one more.
Yeah.
Somebody get Matt Holm.
No, even some spit came out.
Here, hang on.
You might be missing. I don't know.
I'm gonna try and blow as walking towards it.
Okay.
Oh, it's a whip. Oh, there we go.
Oh, no, it rallied.
Dang.
Okay.
He's gonna pass out.
It's still there. You got it.
Oh,
Die.
amazing.
Hey.
I'm shattered. Michael's getting a little dusky.
I'll be honest, I got a little
Geoff.
further than I thought. I think I still got further than where it was.
Did you start blacking out?
I got a little lightheaded. It was the water. The air went whoosh around my windpipe
Yeah,
a little bit.
That was
Hey, Eric.
It was really cool.
Thanks for producing that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for naming me constantly. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no
No,
worries.
we gotta give you credit.
It's not a fucking secret. You work here.
Not a secret.
Jesus Christ! Everybody saw the Mega 64 video.
You see that?
Of course.
You like that?
It was good. They really bopped you.
I love those dudes. They've gotten even better since they dumped some dead weight recently.
I agree.
Holy shit.
what?
Sorry, some dude blew out a candle and he was 11 feet away. That's a lot of feet.
That is a lot of feet.
That's
Same.
further
Well,
than
that was about how far away you were.
So?
he was probably further.
I mean, okay, I'm 6 feet tall. If I laid down right here, I'd be
it.
like there.
Well, lie down.
Do it. Because you're way
That's
off.
one you.
That's on me.
I mean, I was way further than you. Your feet were here.
This is an exact measurement.
Ryan's measuring with his body.
This is how they built the Empire State.
It was about a me and
It
a
was
half.
100 feet away.
It was about a me and a half.
It was a Ryan and a half.
Yeah, it's about 9 feet.
Do you
There you
think
go.
you could hit a candle with a spitball from that far away?
Is that
Well,
candle?
fuck it. All right, I'll give it a
Oh,
shot.
God.
Is the candle trying to teach me?
Yes. I'll teach you geography.
Listen.
No, and Jeff will
geography
do a better
candle.
job. Jeff, can you set the candle on fire? And, you know, like,
Make
throw
the
a
candle
fireball.
cry.
Hey, let me just squeeze this ad read in before we really just get out of hand here. This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Hubble. Are you tired of overpaying for uncomfortable contact lenses? Or are you the type of person to overwear a pair of 2-week contacts to save money? What if I told you, Jeff, that you can get a fresh pair of lenses for every single day for less? 60 contacts for $33. Do the math. That's barely $1 per day. This is way more affordable than other brands. Go to HubbleContacts.com and get your first 2 weeks free. Ryan's been using Hubble for a few weeks now, and he says they're great. That's true. Ryan's got some Hubble
I've got
contacts.
eyes and I put them in
He's
there.
got eyes. He puts them in. It turns his eyes on. Hubble provides quality daily lenses for half the price of the other guys. No more overpaying or overwearing. Choose Hubble. Go to HubbleContacts.com to get your first 2 weeks of lenses for free. That's 15 pairs of lenses for free. You really can't beat that deal. Hubble is offering my listeners 2 weeks of free contacts. So go to Hubble.com and see the difference. Make sure to select Off Topic at checkout. That's Hubble, Hubble, contacts.com. Off Topic.
What am I doing?
All right, pick your color. All right.
I'm green.
Jeff,
Yeah,
I brought you some water and some ammo. I don't know if you wanted
Ryan
to.
has provided us with tools for Spitball.
All right, now
I haven't done
imagine
Spitball in a long time, man.
imagine this is a
probably riding
teacher
bike.
This
over here trying to make you learn.
This reminds me, and this perfectly sets up the scenario with Spitball. You know how Lindsay mentioned before the slap hands?
Yeah.
And she had that conversation with me a bit ago about the boobs. And I thought of the same thing that I said to her when she first brought it up. And she goes, and this furthers that. She said, hey, you know those sticky slap hands you used to have in elementary school? And my immediate reply was, or that we have at the office. And now we're spitballing on off topic. It's like we haven't really gotten far from elementary school in our career somehow.
So how's it work? You blow it down the whole straw, or do you shove it in the other
Have you
end of
never
the straw?
spit?
No, you shove it down the end. You put it on the end. You make it tiny.
Yeah.
You wet it. Wet is key. You want it wet.
That's the
Very
water.
important.
Put it in
That's
your
the spit
mouth
part.
and wet it.
No,
and
I
put
didn't.
it in. And
Just
I
spit.
provided water in
Authentic.
case you didn't want to do that.
Thank you.
all right, Geoff, that was a failure. I feel like you made it too big.
Have you made
It
spit
fell out of the
cannons?
end. For those of you that couldn't see that,
I mean, I don't think I did.
Did you make spit cannons?
I did not.
Anyone?
That way used to. Well, I
one
think.
went out.
Well, you blew it out. You didn't hit it with a spitball.
Spit cannons and paper towel roll.
Oh God!
Oh yeah, that's a gobber.
Oh, it'll smack someone in the face real good.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
And then if you like piss on it or set it on fire.
Yeah, you know.
That's
You've
even
got
better.
no range whatsoever with that thing.
I haven't done this in 25 years.
Straw me.
I packed it too tight.
Wait, so you were doing this when you were 25?
I started blacking out.
You got me.
Shit.
These are tiny, man.
These are not
They're
very
tiny. These are not great straws.
I feel like I've really.
Yeah, see? It's not so easy, is it?
No, it's just funny to laugh at
These
you.
For
baby
some reason,
straws.
I had this great idea
are, they're
to
very
set this
thin.
whole thing up where it's all coming
damn.
at me.
Yeah, I will say these straws are extra thin.
Yeah.
You can't get a decent sized wad.
You can't get a good wad.
Maybe it's the paper towels. It's
man.
made for paper, right?
I mean, we
no,
use
The
like
worst
toilet
is
paper.
definitely. It skimmed across Gavin's head.
There you go. You shoot at a person, and all of a sudden you got some lungs.
That-
Yeah, I need a little bit. I don't hate the candle.
This will help you.
I'll put it on your head. Do a William Tell. Put that on your head. Put that
Don't
on
put
your
that.
head.
Oh my God! You know how much product is in there? He's gonna go up like a.
I'll place
It's
it.
true.
I have a Michael Jackson.
No, oh, don't do
I'll
this.
place it.
This
It'll
is
be
such
fine.
a bad idea.
It'll,
Shout out to
if
Pepsi.
it falls
It's just
over,
gonna hit me in the head,
it'll
it's
just
gonna
go
fall over.
out.
Fuck. Worthless.
All right, you just.
Let me stare at my camera. I'm glad I came to work today.
Yeah. Everybody get over here. Shoot some spitballs together.
All right.
Well, remove the flame.
That's what we're shooting at.
It's like I'm licking your face.
It's fine. Oh, the wax is going down to his head, though.
Is that in my head?
Sorry, Gavin.
Who was that? Was that you?
Wow!
That was the closest we've got.
Ryan,
Don't worry, though. It's only Lindsay's spit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
use real spit.
You're putting it in the wrong end. You put it in the end close to your mouth. Yeah.
Jeff's getting into wheezing. He's got the wheeze laugh.
Don't laugh hard, Gavin. You don't want that to fall over. It's another one of those great visual podcasts. I'm sorry,
You're gonna have to
everybody.
take a shower.
We're spitballing.
So close.
I'm like that bloke in Ace Ventura When Nature Calls.
Oh, don't mention that movie.
Did you do stretches and
Jeff, what the fuck just happened? Jeff's doing the noodle thing. I don't know what's happening. He's
Nobody-
playing against
nobody-
himself.
You're packing it too tight.
All right, one
pack
more.
tight.
One more.
That was good. That was a good one.
Here's what you do. I figured out the
Dude,
secret.
somebody hit him.
Oh!
Oh,
You did it! You did it!
It's out.
Whoa! Did you see
Jeff.
mine? It went through the wood slats.
That's awesome.
Ooh.
That was crazy.
I just fired one. It went.
with Michael's.
Oh, so you could do it. If we relight it, you could probably get it.
Wow.
One more for
I
fun.
did. Ryan was right. I put it on the end that I was blowing in.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Figured it
It's
out, yeah.
stuck.
All
What
right,
you do?
now
Stop,
you're
that's
on.
incredible.
Load it up, then pinch it right there. Pass it.
I got it.
And then fire.
I got it. It's going now.
Yeah, but don't let your own head.
Oh no! Oh no!
Dude, if your head's on fire, I'll put you out. Don't worry.
Oh, don't let
You're good. You're good. You're good. This is too funny. This is too fucking stupid.
It's just too much fun to do.
All right, I'm good.
Should I do it stood by the audio friendly sign?
Yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned
Oh, yeah.
earlier, Michael, all the parents are doing this. The
Well, yeah.
non-parents.
You know, you gotta stay young.
You behave yourselves.
All right, I think.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna decandle you.
Here, I'll get the.
Oh, there we go.
Christ.
Jeff's falling.
Fucking Christ.
What
Thanks, boy.
happened?
It's just
I
too
mean,
much.
boy.
Hey, Jeff,
This is too.
can you do it with your nose?
Cap, look at this one I got.
Try.
Damn, that was me.
Whoa!
Up there.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Pan up a tiny bit on that camera.
You're still putting it in the wrong end,
Yeah, it's
Jeff.
right there. Beep.
You beeped.
I beeped it. That takes me back. Oh, it fell.
Oh, Lindsay's nose in it. No.
Never mind.
Guys,
Oh, that'd be interesting. Can you ball
Hey,
it
thanks
up
for
and
hiring
fire
me,
it
Jeff.
through your nose?
That's what I was just trying.
What?
I don't think I can. I couldn't get
I mean,
enough
like
suction.
straight in the nostril.
all right, let's not be gross.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff's going for it.
Oh.
Dude, he's gonna hit you with a booger. That's what's gonna happen.
Snot rocket comes out with it.
All right, I'm gonna put that out of the way.
This is still a job, right?
Yeah. What we're
Somehow.
doing here is for money. That's
For the kids.
No, that's November. Hey, Kev, how's I saw it? It was like forever ago. How's
What was that?
It's wacky chair.
wacky chair? How's that was a good one. How's Manuel Samuel?
part 2. Yeah.
2018.
Did you call in 2018?
Yeah.
When are you gonna amend that? December?
I assume you're not gonna eat that.
I actually worked on it about 2 weeks ago.
It's gonna be so underwhelming.
It's
Like it was funny,
yeah.
but it's just as funny as I think as,
It's just a
as
video.
a standard Play Pals.
Just a video.
It just now has this lore that it's been like 2 years. Although I did see something that annoyed me recently, somebody complaining about it, and like I don't even remember the context, and it had like upvotes. People were like agreeing with this, and it was like, oh, they fucked up with Manuel Samuel. They filmed it. And then they waited months to put it out, and then they lost the files, and it got broken. I was like, no, I mean, it was broken the second we filmed it. Like, we hit stop, and the game had no audio. And again, well, normally, we'll just, like, either redo it or wouldn't put it out or something. It was part 2. It's all story-driven, and the game's sound effects are so much of the video. It's all just dialogue and stupid jokes, and, like, the narrator and Death's in it, and he's like, hey, oh, man, do a trick flip.
feces.
He says feces a ton. He does say feces a lot.
Just feces, or is he?
Fekies.
No, well, I mean, he's like,
shit.
oh man, that was feces.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm correct,
fuck
right?
was that?
It's been that was just like a spark from the
was
fire Ryan's
amazing.
playing with. That's what he sounded like, right? He was kind of like, hey, yo, bro.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I just watched it. It was good.
Yeah. We watched part 1 or part 2.
No, part 2. Like I edited
Is
the
it
whole.
good?
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
Good shit. I mean, it's not like
You're the only one that's seen it.
not groundbreaking. Yeah, I've
No.
seen it.
Damn.
I had no memory of any of it.
No, I don't remember anything. I remember the very, very end because much like many of our Play Pals, specifically, we were racing to get either here or you have to go to the RT podcast on Monday.
Yeah.
That's like,
Or
no
there's
joke.
There's an airport trip.
It's
coming up.
usually 70% of our videos are like, oh my God, Gavin has to go be on the RT podcast or Off Topic starts in 4 minutes. And that was one of them. I think it was RT podcast. I don't remember.
I should probably be done with it on my next attack of it. But
Your next
will
like
be
gap. He doesn't know.
who knows?
I mean, when it presents itself.
Right.
Do you ever
know?
do the thing
Fate
where you
ordains it.
rip the flint out and put the spring around it,
I don't know what you're talking about.
and then you go and sparks go?
I actually really don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't know what he's talking about. He's
You
being,
probably can't do it in here because
he's being crazy.
I like
Crazy weird guy.
threw lighters at the ground as a kid and they'd like blow up.
if you
Yeah,
like
we're
drop the flint out, you can heat it up and then it explodes.
Cool.
It's pretty cool.
That
That's
sounds
cool.
good.
Really random, but I was just looking at Twitter, looking at some of the comments too, and they were talking about Toys R Us again. Did they have a thing in the UK, here in America, they partnered with Nickelodeon, and they had kids who would run down the aisle and get as many toys as they possibly could in a limited
Oh,
amount of
yeah.
time, and then you could keep whatever it was. That's what I wanted to do with Toys R Us, but I never got the chance. I don't know if that existed overseas.
Well, now they're everything was on sale, so you probably could have done that.
Yeah, well, but I mean, Babies R Us, we made out. Yeah.
We had a
You
TV
made out
show.
with babies?
Yeah.
What?
Surprise.
They were consenting though.
Don't talk about Michael that way, please.
They only know one word, and it's yes.
Jesus.
Good Lord, Ryan.
I can elaborate on it, and I'm not gonna.
Oh, you already
funny, though.
Yeah, going back to you wiping your kid's ass and a finger going somewhere. So
That's actually way further than that story ever went.
Wait.
yeah, it was in a Let's Play.
Oh.
Long ago.
Also, you guys did the whole setup on that.
And then Gavin actually fingered a cat's asshole. That happened.
My cat.
The cat slipped onto my
He
finger.
slipped on. Gavin's finger was there, and the cat.
It's
backed
the
up
weirdest
onto
thing.
it.
It's the weirdest thing. Gavin picked the cat up, and while he was picking it up, somehow the cat slipped onto him.
When you pick up a cat, you want to like
Grab its
support
stomach.
Support the
support its
ass,
hanging
yeah.
part, and he just wriggled. I was like, oh god.
Again, to me,
that?
hanging part is here. This is
Yeah.
the hanging part. You grab their gut and hold them.
No,
by the
I
stomach.
go for like under the
go for
front
their
arm,
asshole.
and then in the
No.
other hand, I'm just under the back legs, like this.
So like no one holds a cat.
You never hold a cat like that? So its legs are out like this?
I mean, I don't.
No, I always hold cats. I put my hand under their legs, but usually it's like an arm like this, and I kind of pirate it, and they put their hands here, and they're looking behind
don't
me,
have
and I
hands.
carry them, or their front paws.
Please.
Sorry. They're human to me.
So you guys
Not, though.
you don't just throw them in a pillowcase? Because
No,
that's like
I
the
don't.
easiest way.
Don't.
You
Ryan.
can chuck them too.
How many?
Just like a light, like. Whew.
How many
land?
claws does a cat have? Go.
How many claws?
Well, those ones at the Hemingway house have like 6 claws
have no
on their
idea.
front paws.
Did they have extra toes?
Hemingway cats have extra toes.
Well, I mean, total on the cat.
Total on the cat?
Well, the back probably has less, right?
The dew claw counts too,
Yeah,
right?
the
Are you
back
counting the dew
has
claw?
4.
Four.
The front has 5.
Yeah.
You think a cat has 4 claws?
I don't know.
Yeah, like a velociraptor.
No, I think is it 5?
5?
Bubber's
Yeah,
got
no,
two
five
claws
on the
too.
front.
I know
18.
doggies
I
have
got
two
5
claws.
on the front.
Yeah, 5 on front. I
5,
think.
5, 4, 4.
Yeah, it's 18.
Right.
There you go.
I guess that.
Why'd you ask us if you already knew the fucking answer?
Because he wanted to be superior. And the next question, the next question was, how many did you finger?
Your wife said that cats don't have appendixes, right? Isn't
don't
that the
remember
consensus
that.
we got to?
Maybe,
when you
sure.
called in
Hey,
that
be
video?
careful. You're wading into territory where she could just be making shit up.
That's possible.
You don't know. You'd be like, so, Ryan, remember on that one stream when your wife said the N-word? Remember that?
I'll pull up the clip. I know this is real.
I feel like you are
Control
correct
yourself.
in that at one point I did ask her that, and she did say they did not have appendices.
Okay, now I know.
But I feel like you knew already.
I don't know if
you're
that's the
remembering.
plural of appendixes.
Just remembering.
Well,
what
no
if
one
I'm
has 2
remembering right?
appendixes, do they?
Yeah, but it doesn't have to. But you're still talking about multiple
true.
appendixes as for like
Should I
2
just...
cats. What's it called? I don't know.
Fair enough.
What's up? What's up? What do you?
Like, if you just
Hey,
been
ask us, we'll
stealing
tell you.
organs, how many?
I got
you have a
12
bunch
cat
in a row. Yeah.
blanks in the car. What is it? Appendixes or appendices?
Yeah.
Appendices.
Appendize.
Cumpi. Did you just blow up?
What are you gonna go see?
It was in fuel. Well, okay.
Oh,
We did have lots of time in fuel
Wasn't fuel.
to do.
Dude, Fuel 3 wasn't that bad.
No.
Again, we just like it's a testament to how much we hate ourselves, I think, at this point. Because Fuel came out and it was like the most detrimental thing that ever happened to us at the time. No, not you, Siri. I'm talking about Fuel. And we were like, I can't believe what we just went through. By the time Fuel 3 came out, it was like, how much do we have under our belt?
By the time Fuel 3 came out, we're like, that was short.
I swear to God, I was.
That is less than a fucking Sky Factory recording.
That was half an off topic.
Yeah.
Siri, make a tweet.
Well, I think he's probably got to push a button.
Yeah.
You gotta say, hey,
No.
Siri.
Yeah, that's right. Hey Siri.
Hey,
You
Alexa.
can say just Siri sometimes, right?
Not exactly, but I never no resistance.
We
Wait, what?
we don't like each other. Siri and I call her Alexa all the time. She does not like it.
I think that's one way, though. She's
Yeah.
not real.
She gets pretty testy. You do it a lot.
Jeff, you should get out more.
I don't want to.
I'm just saying. You should.
I don't need to get out. I have
Nah,
Alexa.
I feel like
My
you
buddy.
do need to.
Ow.
He's going to Vegas.
Go to Vegas with Ryan.
You
We're gonna
play
paint the
poker.
town
You're gonna play
board.
poker together. You're gonna paint the town board.
What are you doing in Vegas?
We're gonna go.
Who aren't they doing in
We're gonna go watch
Travis Pastrana.
jump a
Go do a
building or something.
Recreate
show.
a stunt by Evil Knievel.
See one of the Cirque du Soleil shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cirque du Soleil is
Celine
great.
Dion.
The Beatles one was good. Beatles.
Ooh, let's go. Let's go watch. What's the nudie one? Zoomanity.
Oh yeah.
Are they
where
naked
the-
in Zoomanity?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some boobies. Let's go jack off at the Zoomanity.
It's not like it's hard to see boobies in Vegas. Just look at the ground as you're walking down the
Yeah.
strip. There's all those little cards
Dead
all over the
hookers?
place.
Oh,
I was wondering that too. I was like, boobies on the ground?
Probably.
ground. They're
Pants
like
on the
everywhere.
ground? Pants on the ground.
Look
Acting like a fool with your pants on the
Probably
ground.
a lot of like hobo boob out too.
Gus sees a lot.
Man, Gus
Hoboob.
had a run. We were working downtown where he
Hoboob is
saw
different.
homeless. He saw hobo boob a lot,
He saw
Like the
2
same one
homeless
or
tits
varied?
in
the same day.
but from different women.
and from different parts of town. There was
When you
one
say
we were
two homeless
voting.
tits, you
and
mean the
then-
pair or just like
No.
One from each woman.
Yeah, like he saw.
Was it left, right too?
I don't know.
Wow, that would have been impressive.
Left, right, two.
One of
He was
them
on a
was
different side
like.
of the street.
One of them was we walked by a really serious homeless makeout session,
Oh.
and it was. They were going at it.
What else are you gonna do?
They found love in a
Were they
hopeless
making it? Were they
place.
banging too?
Nah, but there was like it was a lot of like this, a lot of like
A lot of barbarian hellos?
a lot of homeless booby.
We were doing.
Yeah, a lot of barbarian
We were
hello.
playing. I guess I think we were doing Super Bunny Man at one point yesterday, and I go, "There's a barbarian hello," and the guy goes, "I don't know what that means." And I'm like,
It's theater mode, baby.
It's an old one.
It's old theater mode. It's still in there, though, because it still comes
years
up.
ago.
Have y'all been flashed randomly? Not by homeless people, but just in general? Out and
I don't
about?
think I've ever been flashed before.
No, I've seen like things hanging out in public, but I wouldn't call it like flashing me as opposed to like that guy's nuts.
It was honestly,
no one ran up to me and went. Bleh.
No, I felt attacked because
really?
it was not.
Was it like
something I wanted.
like long coat kind of thing?
Yeah,
or?
but I was rounding a corner with my friends. We were downtown 6th Street. I think Maggie was there actually. So we're rounding the corner and straight up like this woman's close as we are, and she goes, "Hey." Boom, and I was like, no, thank you, I'm good. Holy shit, put your tits away.
The closest thing I've ever seen to that was my friend Mike and I were in New Orleans together. This is years ago, one time, and we turned down an alley, and there was like a set of stairs to go up a thing, and there was a dude sitting like this on the stairs with his dick out, and another dude just going like, blah. And the guy that was blowing him had a shirt on, but his pants were down.
Oh, so his ass was out.
So his ass was out, so it was just like dick, mouth, and ass. And the dude was like this.
Was he working himself at the same time?
Nah, he was just going to town on this other guy's cock. And the guy was just like relaxed, like he was in a Barca lounger, and then the other dude just had his pants around his ankle, so his like ass was in the sky, and his head was like he was like Gurgle hard.
This is pretty inside. Like
and they look like the two happiest dudes I've ever seen.
You're talking about him relaxing. Was he like Steven Suptic in that recliner at the Let's Play house, the reunion house?
Yeah.
When he was sunk in there, he was in that the massage chair for an hour and a half, and he was like, "I'm not getting out of this," and he was just in it. I don't know if you saw that.
You mean before the
and my friend,
homeowners came and kicked us out of it?
They put tape on it like it was broken, and they put a literal sign that said "out of order," and I go, "That ain't out of order." And that's 7 people here were in it for an hour, and they were like, "You get out of our chair." Steven Suptic was melting in it. He was like.
The best part of that story is we turn the alley and I go, what do we do? And Mike goes, well, we got to get to the other side. And so we just walk by and Mike goes, hey, let's go on to the guys. And they're like,
I can say
one guy, the other guy didn't
was there
have
no
any-
other way around?
It would be a whole 2 blocks.
Keep moving forward, right?
Does that count as seeing people fucking in public?
Yeah,
It's not like full sex.
I would say if a dude's getting a
Oral
blowy
sex.
from another dude and he's like, yeah,
That's sex.
I mean, like I've seen
oral
people
sex.
fucking in public, like run into them and
I don't
go,
think I've
never seen that.
I'll say what's funny is if you're talking about like flashing, I guess the only thing I can actually think of someone going blah would be when you and I did it to Gavin.
Oh, we batwinged him when he was on the conference
that's
call?
the only thing I've ever seen. When he was in his own little
remember
office
that.
when he had a side room, and you got on one side of him and I got on one other side of him, and then we pulled our testicles out.
Yeah, that's why I take my phone
what?
calls before I come to work now.
Yeah, well, but is it as exciting though?
I mean,
It wasn't a video call.
That's true.
Speaking
We're
of
not animals.
Got that.
that too.
Like-
But this was also, to be fair, this was after Geoff quite literally put him on the glass.
God.
I used to love
From the outside.
I used to love to go over and put my balls on the glass, and Gavin's like working away with headphones, and then I'd go like, and he'd be like,
And to clarify too, it's not a Rooster Teeth thing, it's a Gavin thing. It's not like this happens to anybody and everybody. Just this one guy.
do it at home with them before we live together.
Just this guy.
So it was on the glass for a bit, and I think then you came in, and then you walked your testicle skin across my paperwork that I was.
I did.
I had to like.
I did
print
put my
and sign.
balls on your paperwork.
So you
yeah.
were like walking across some emails or something. I printed.
Yeah, well, you're welcome.
Speaking of that too, while we were filming Meow Wolf, Gavin showed us this video that he had.
I thought you were gonna say I showed you my testicles.
No,
I don't
I'm
remember that
good
at all.
so far. Thank God.
Yeah, but it has to be.
Oh no, I haven't seen Andy's dick either. So I'm
Oh, Rebecca hates
don't
your
know.
testicles, Gavin. She says it right there. I hate them.
Nice.
What happened?
Thanks, Rebecca.
Yeah, she hates your testicles.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Fuck
to make
him.
of that, really.
Okay.
But
Oh, weird.
you might hate Dan's testicles too, because Gavin showed me this video of Dan clamping his balls with a clamp because Gavin dared him to.
What's
of
the
course.
clamp?
Or what was it?
We're in France and we had snails for dinner.
That's right.
And you get those things that you sort of when you let go, they clamp around the snail shell. So when you press, they open up. And yeah, he put them around on his bollock.
I'm sorry, Rebecca.
In the restaurant?
No, it was at the hotel or whatever.
No, he
where they're
just took
staying.
one of the things.
Oh, so he stole it.
Yeah.
I guess.
And then rubbed his balls on it.
He didn't rub it. He just like left it attached to his
Jesus.
balls. He was just like, okay. And it was just like hanging off his testicle.
The best part about it is you were showing me, Trevor, Alfredo, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh, there's Dan's balls. Like eventually, I figured I
Well,
probably
I mean,
would
I
see
prefaced
something
the
like
video by
this.
saying Dan put one of those on his bollocks.
Yes,
Do you
but
want
he
to see
could
the
have
video?
like turned away. But it was funny because Trevor's watching it, and for like it had to be 30 seconds. He's watching him clamp his ball sack. Clearly, his ball sack is hanging out, and then Trevor goes, "Oh my God, are those his balls?" I'm like, Trevor, where have you been?
He thought it was his
What the
chin.
fuck, dude?
I literally gave all of the information up front, and everyone was still surprised that they
Do you
were looking at
remember
Dan's
when-
bollock. I was
do you
like,
remember
the
when-
video's about his testicle.
Do you remember when Dan took a photo of his dick and his balls on all of your stuff in your house, including your mouse and your computer and your keyboard?
Why
was mad at you.
do I know the people that I know?
He was mad at you
It's-
for something,
Gavin,
and so
it's
to
you.
get revenge,
Oh, it's
he
my
stuck
fault.
his dick on your mouse and sent you a photo
You
of it after
invited.
he left. And then he's back in England. He's like, "Oh, by the way, here's this."
Yeah, I was like, oh, I gotta wash all my shit.
You invite it upon yourself.
True. Quick social experiment too, because I'm curious. Any women out there, if you've ever bat-winged someone,
With
leave
Lade.
a comment and let me know.
Yeah, I
because
mean,
I feel
you
like we
could,
naturally
sure.
have the best bat wing ever, but no
mean-
one does it.
Yeah, no, it would work.
Whip it out the snipper.
You could,
no, you
sure.
could do it.
Here's the thing: when
Dude, it's way more work.
if a dude batwings something that's testicle, and that they're not rubbing the area where the urine comes out on something.
Oh, so you're saying that a labia is too disgusting?
Urine doesn't come out of the vagina, Ryan. It comes out of the urethra
Yeah.
Which is
at the top. Of the
Well, I mean,
vagina. But if you do the labia like hanging down,
Well, you just
there,
gotta do the lower
I think
lip?
it'd make it work. Of course.
Well, I guess
that's more of you got to really cock the
no, it's
the hips to
definitely
make that.
harder.
Flexible.
It's harder. Like ball sack, it's easy. You just
If that's true, then I applaud you.
you zip down and you can just pull it out.
you can actually
You know
pull
what I
out
mean?
if you
Which
keep
is-
the testicle, you can just pull out all the skin and then
Right, which
the
is what
testicles.
happened. I would even say like I'm not an animal. I didn't show you my testicles. My balls weren't out. It was just skin.
Well, it was,
I
that was
mean,
still counted
it's
your
just
balls.
it's hairy skin either way.
I've shown you
I'm
all
not
of
arguing
me.
with
I've
you.
seen every inch of Jeff.
Not only have you shown him, but he's whipped it out before. When he pulled your pants down.
Gavin, I promise
Yeah.
I am never going to wave my genitalia at
He
you.
used to
He
always.
says that now.
Or I.
He says it now. You were just talking about batwinging someone.
I didn't say I was gonna do it. I'm just thinking
Yeah,
about
but
the hypothetical.
if someone does it, it's gonna be you.
Yeah.
And if you do it
Yeah,
to
you're right.
someone, it's going
That's something
to be
I've
you.
never
No,
got
it'd be
involved
you.
with actually. Like I've always
Because that wouldn't do nothing to me. I'd go, all right.
I've
You
always
want
been
the
like
reaction.
I've always been like a kind of guy.
For sure.
But I've never been one to whip out the cock and bollocks. I've just never had the
Yeah,
guts
but you
to be
are
like,
one to whip out a video of someone's cock and balls.
That's true.
Based on the conversation you just had, and not the only video you have. You go, check this out, and
lot
then
of
it's just
people
someone's
do.
nutsack.
to get their testicles.
So again,
bollocks
that's
out.
why I just think you're the guy. You're like, I don't need
I'm
to see
saying,
yours.
I guess I'm the guy with the collection.
You're the guy with the collection of nutsacks, and then you're like, I don't know why people do it to me. It's so weird. Well, wait, can I get that on film real quick,
Well,
though?
yeah, but it's like a chicken or the egg thing. Which happened first? Were the balls coming to him,
For
and
me,
then he just started filming
For
it?
me,
or-
he happened first.
Well, yeah,
okay?
but-
I
Yeah,
met Gavin, and he's like, "Look at all these balls I have. I got balls and nutsack and all this shit."
balls were I showing you when we first met?
So then I went. I guess he doesn't really mind. Gavin, you showed me a video of someone coming in slow motion.
That was
happened.
not anyone I know. That's
You
a
don't know that
stranger.
you don't know
had
that
it.
person.
But you still had it.
All you
Of course
saw
I have
was
it.
all you know. You might know that person very well. All you have is the dick and the
This
cum.
guy doesn't mind so
You don't know
much.
who it's attached to.
Could have been anyone.
By the way, phenomenal icebreaker.
Yeah,
It really worked. I'm like,
I mean,
because people
here's-
ask me
here's
about it,
the
like, you
thing.
ever filmed that?
Whoa!
Whoa, that was good. Here's the thing: it's only going to go one of two ways, right? No one's going to go, There is either it was I'm never going to speak to you again. I'm going to report you. I'm going to get you fired, or that's awesome.
I always preface it by saying, just so you know, you cannot unsee this. This is forever. And they're like, I gotta see it. Buy my
Also, you can't unsee it because I'm going to show it to you every time it comes up for the rest of your life.
How far
Do you
does
still have it on your phone?
Yeah,
Has it
absolutely.
made it
he
through
does.
subsequent phones?
Oh yeah.
Kevin has everything.
It's on the
Kevin
cloud,
has every
I'm
photo
sure.
he's ever taken on his phone right
Somewhere.
now. Yeah.
How long does it take you to scroll back to the earliest picture?
You just tap the top of the screen and it takes you to the beginning.
So, but if you were to scroll,
To scroll, I don't know. A minute?
How far does the average ball sack stretch?
Okay.
I want to know.
is that a science experiment that has been done?
Ball sack stretch. How far can you stretch your ball sack?
Oh, that's really funny. Somebody
I've
said
never
that you should
measured.
put the slow mo guy's slow mo sound over the ball, over the dude coming. Have you done that?
No,
You have.
No, I've never done that. It's a great idea.
Yeah.
How far can I stretch my scrotum and how?
And how?
Bullshit, there's an answer to that question.
God, this guy. I want to stretch my scrotum as it looks rather small and hot or
He wants to like make it
hot or
baggy.
cold. Yeah.
He wants to keep more inside it.
Oh, buddy.
That guy heard the your balls hang low song, and he thinks that's a criticism.
The best answer is just someone going lol. Jesus.
What you do here? I'll tell you how to do it. Every night, you sit down in the chair for a few hours. You attach some weights. If you can, get one of the little snail grippers from wherever the hell Dan got his.
France.
Petty.
Just hang some weights on the bottom there and just kind of rock. Just let them swing.
Oh, this guy knows what's up. He says,
You'll get a ball sack to your feet.
You have to do it a lot.
did you leave this comment? I've been stretching my scrotum for the past 8 years now.
Ah!
I'm currently wearing a 900-gram weight.
Ah!
It feels comfortable, and it's a good feeling to have some extra weight down there.
Then there's a person that is so. I'm so sad for them because they're just like I've always wanted to feel heavy in the groin. It's never felt heavy enough down there. 900 grams. Now I feel like a man.
Wouldn't it just make his testicles look smaller?
You know how many souls 900 grams
fucking-
is?
He gives a fair warning, though. He suggests you start with something lighter and work.
The 900 grams? God damn, dude.
My aim is 25 centimeters, and I should reach this within the next year's time.
25
Interesting.
centimeters?
Yeah.
900 grams.
Isn't that?
I mean,
Yeah, right? Woo, foot-long scrot.
25 centimeters, right?
Oh, it's bigger than that. Yeah, like
Damn.
probably like.
So when someone sees like a bulge in his pants, they're like, nice job. He's like, it's all scrot.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that makes sense.
Who's got a big scrote?
This guy's been stretching his nuts.
He's been stretching his nuts out for 9 years. He attaches 8 years. He attaches a 900-gram weight to his balls every day.
Dude, his sack or his balls?
To his
Balls.
balls. He wants
Yeah.
his sack to be huge.
Yeah, and he's close. He's within a year of his target.
We'll get
He's-
there.
Ball
Keep going,
size.
man.
He whips it out and he's like, find my balls. You can't.
Jesus.
He can
Have
leave
you
like
ever-
breadcrumbs.
Have you ever put a ball in?
What?
What?
Put a ball in what? Your
In,
Mouth?
in
you?
the hole?
Put your balls in my mouth.
No.
Vagina.
a ball in a vagina?
That doesn't
No.
seem like that would feel good.
Not on purpose.
It definitely
I one time saw
Some
a
shock value.
I one time
It's a
One
James.
slips
It's a
in now and then you'll never
in-betweeners.
know.
It's a James Buckley
Oh, God.
quote.
He's been going nuts about in-betweeners, which is funny because and it's like anytime James Buckley does anything, people are like, cool, how about in-betweeners? New one. Give me the new one. Give me there's a new series coming out. And I feel like he just fucks with people when he just talks about in-betweeners all the time. And all the comments are like, you doing a new one? When's the new
I think
one? When's the new one
Neil
coming out?
asks Jay like, do you put a ball in? And he's like, yeah, I've put a ball in.
That does sound familiar. I saw a video one time of a dude having anal sex with a woman, and then he put his hand inside her butt and jacked himself off.
Whoa.
Inside of her.
Bullshit.
Swear to God, I can pull it up.
No, don't. But bullshit.
Yeah, no.
Here's the thing,
It
Jeff.
was one of those like
If
most
you pull it
disturbing
up-
videos on the internet kind of thing.
If you pull it up and I watch it, then I have to live in a world where that has happened.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't.
I'm telling you, it's
Send me
happening.
that link.
Yeah, it's no problem.
I gotta know.
Do you have it already?
I gotta research. Yeah, probably.
That? Oh, I've seen that.
I had a friend in college.
I didn't do it. Don't Jeff me. I saw it on the internet. Yell at that guy.
It's also
Michael
funny-
watches dudes fuck chairs. Nobody's yelling at him.
It was one guy. It was one guy.
Well, it's not like I watched all the jacking off inside of a butthole
I
videos.
told that story before. It was great. I wish I could find it. I tried to find it again and I couldn't. Like, I found it when I was like 17, 18. Long story short, it was a guy fucking a chair.
Oh.
And he was talking dirty to it as he was fucking it. He also had a micro penis.
Did he
which
make
made even
it
funnier.
chair oriented when he talked dirty?
No, no.
yeah,
it
you
was
like
just
fucking
You
a
dirty
scene?
recliner.
No, yes, it was a wooden chair.
So it wasn't even like a lazy boy with
No, it was a
vibrating.
wooden folding chair. And he opened it and then like stuck his dick in and then unfolded it. So his dick was in the crease of the fold. And he was just fucking it. And he was like talking to it as he was doing it.
Did he
And
throw a bag of Vaseline in there or anything?
I probably, and at
Bro.
one point he went, "This is my fucking chair," and it was classic internet. It was like 12 years ago, 13 years ago. I saw it, and it was like buried on some website.
Class. I like that idea of that
And-
being on like the greatest hits of
Right.
the
Yeah, it
internet.
wasn't like you're not gonna find
Oh,
it on
chair
YouTube.
fucker, I love
You know
this
what I mean?
one.
And it was the best because no joke, the guy's dick was like 2 inches. Like I'm not kidding, and he had a huge gut, so you couldn't see like over it. Like he'd have to like push his gut out of the way so you could see his schlong.
Damn.
And it was short and sweet. He made love to that chair.
Look, hey, I'm glad he
and
found
that's just-
somebody.
Yeah.
Was he romantic to the chair?
Oh yeah.
It was like almost talking dirty to it, but not like mean.
He didn't
Yeah.
It wasn't like
sit-
slapping it around.
He didn't
He
like
didn't call
unfold
a
and
chair a
sit on it.
slut or
No,
anything.
he
No.
respected
Yeah.
that chair.
No,
He was just like, you're so hot when you're folded.
I tell you,
that kind of thing.
he popped,
He popped on the chair.
Yeah.
like through it.
Oh. Oh God.
how were
said, it
what,
was
how were the ropes?
Oh God.
They were ropey. It was like okay. It was okay.
Good for him.
Yeah, I would say it's the only thing he had going for him.
Right.
Like in the whole grand scheme of fucking a wooden chair.
Yeah, it was that he had solid ropes.
It wasn't a video, but Jeff's story made me think of it. In college, I had a friend. It wasn't Maggie. She came home.
I like that you have to
and-
specify that.
Yeah, I was my only friend in college. She walked in on her roommate fisting her ass and her vagina at the same time, going like kind of like an
What?
accordion.
No, she was just fighting.
One of these.
Ow.
Her
Yeah.
fists were fighting her
On
body.
herself?
Yeah.
What happened?
And-
Your friend did this?
My
What did
friend
your friend
came
do?
home and found her roommate
right.
doing that.
All right. I mean,
And then her roommate moved out the
Ryan's
next day.
got it.
Checks out.
Ryan's got it going.
Checks
It
out.
checks out.
but still,
I have a friend, I won't say who.
Don't
but
go right
She told
to
me
that.
one
You gotta
time.
work your way up.
Yeah.
I'm so
She told me
confused
one
by
time she walked in on her friend, her roommate was another girl, and I guess the girl had gotten really drunk and had just taken her pants off and started masturbating with a dildo and passed out drunk and just had like a dildo in her with her pants down on the sofa and was like snoring on the sofa when she walked in.
Did they pull it
I don't know
out?
what to do about
It
it.
can't be good for you to
I
leave.
don't remember what the answer was.
why do people just yell my name in chat so much?
Because they want your attention, Ryan.
No, I don't think that's it.
Also, you were just fisting yourself. Is probably why people
I
were
was
yelling.
Yeah.
simulating
When you
fisting
went
myself.
checks out, and that's probably why people went Ryan.
Well, I had
to
to
go
do the
one-
math.
I'm not arguing. I'm just explaining why they probably said your name.
Would it have to be one from the front and one from?
From what I understand, that's
Definitely.
exactly what happened.
Yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense. I bet that would hurt your wrist
How do you
after a
get
while.
caught
From
doing
what
that?
you
Like, that
understand, I
seems-
thought was
From what they told me. I wasn't there for it.
okay.
Lock the door if you're doing something that extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she did not.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
And then that led me to think.
Deadbolt.
Can
at
you
the
imagine
time-
the sucking noises that would have
God.
accompanied a double orifice fisting?
yeah.
Good lord.
That's a lot of.
Do you think if someone is light enough, could
Would
you
it be like
technically like
when you
juggle
plunge
fist
a
them?
toilet and like the sink drain makes noise?
Here's the question too.
Yeah,
Then
exactly.
also, here's a
Yeah.
question: do you go at the same time, or do you go
Oh, alternate.
in,
yeah.
out,
Seesaw.
in,
Oh, I think
out?
like a-
so
like
that way
kneading
this
dough.
Yeah, but this way something's always inside you.
Oh.
You know, whereas this you're getting the double whammy, but it's in out in
I don't
out.
know, I'm sure
This
you're not
it's
pulling
like
all the way out every time.
Well, I guess, I mean, if you're going for both orifices fisted, you want like that full
I would
kind of thing,
probably-
right?
probably-
so like,
yeah.
Do you think that she could high five herself?
You try hard enough.
Found it.
Yeah, pound it out.
She's actually, it was really misconstrued. She was just playing rock, paper, scissors in
Oh,
there.
silly me. God.
She kept
She always wins.
Like I said though, I want to know if someone can juggle fist someone. From
So what
hand
does
to
that
hand.
mean?
You're light enough to go, here, significant other. Whoop.
No.
I mean, yes,
Maybe you live in a
absolutely.
cartoon.
Maybe The Rock.
Yes.
Her fucking
Did you see
brain
where I grew up?
does.
Cirque du Soleil.
I bet The Rock
Fisting
could.
cartoon.
I bet The Rock could juggle fists.
Yeah, but like the
Yeah.
Rock, he might kill you.
He could. kill
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah, what if
Sure.
you went too hard?
You die.
Like a
What if
Mr.
he
Hands type
punched your
situation.
heart by accident.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, you ever get punched in the bottom of your heart? Someone shoved their
From
fist
the
up your
inside.
anus.
There's so many organs that
That's-
have to be obliterated before
I mean,
that
he's a
even
big
happens.
man. He'll just go right through them.
Oh, I mean,
I don't
maybe
think he's going to travel through the intestine. He's just going to smash his way up there.
Isn't
was
that
it?
why he had to stop wrestling? He did that to Triple H.
Yeah.
Which
Where's
Jean-Claude
Jeremy?
Van Damme movie was that where he was like, break the third brick? He's like, "Gah," and like the third one explodes. He was
Bloodsport?
like, Bloodsport, that's it.
That's a popular one.
Yep.
That's the one I was going to guess because I don't know a lot of Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. Bloodsport's
The
popular.
People's Fist.
Oh, man.
Can you smell? Yes.
Jeff Sessions would not approve. Oh.
You guys need some software advice?
Boy, do I.
Let me tell you, because this episode of Off Topic is brought to you by software advice. You know those times when you have to call someone for advice, not anything that we're talking about, whether it be your mom for advice on parenting, your plumber when your toilet blows up, there's always someone out there you can call, because when you're dealing with a real head scratcher, having your go-to person on call is a no-brainer. When it comes to picking the right software for your business, Software Advice has done all the research for you. Their team of advisors can point you in the right direction. You can start working more effectively right away, and it's absolutely free. Just go to softwareadvice.com/offtopic, answer a few short questions about your business. You'll be connected with an advisor to discuss the best software options for your needs. Talking to an advisor takes just 10 minutes or less. These experts are ready to be your on-call go-to team to help you figure out business software in minutes for free. Why wouldn't you start here? and the software struggle today, go to softwareadvice.com/off-topic to get started. That's softwareadvice.com/off-topic to connect with an advisor for free. Softwareadvice.com/off-topic. Then it's software. Keep it to software.
Yeah.
Any other stuff, we got you covered.
Other advice here.
Other
yeah.
advice that's maybe not tech related, we could offer you some tips.
Like I could make this disappear.
Nice.
I just hear groaning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really
Burnt
going.
plastic.
That's really
Woo.
going.
And
Damn chemicals.
it's almost gone.
Now use it.
Oh, she's caught.
It's made a strobe light now. There we go.
Nothing happened.
Goodness. Ryan.
This is why they don't let us have lighters.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are we so dangerous? We're not. I didn't do
Stop saying
anything
we.
that was.
Stop saying we.
You've been holding 2 lighters and just
Yeah.
hitting them.
That
to
humans
and
can
over.
do that. That's fine.
Humans can do that. That's all right.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Ryan's
Our opposable
"Let's-
thumb right."
Where's my lighter amendment, damn it?
That's got to be
This
under the
is
Second
America.
Amendment, right?
God damn it. I want to hold 2 lighters and light them anywhere.
I have the right
at
to
any
burn
time.
things.
I don't give a shit about
Amend
nothing.
that.
Are we still talking about software?
Everybody gets so touchy about fire safety.
Ryan was burning a straw.
Oh, Ryan, you can't do that.
It's in a can.
Oh, I guess Eric
Not
approved
okay.
it.
Nice.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I heard it.
It's on camera.
I heard a soft yes.
What have you been up to, Ryan? How's life?
You know,
Fisting away?
got
Good.
sick.
Fisting away.
It's like getting fisted in the stomach.
Eric's getting fisted pretty hard right now.
Happy to be here, guys.
It was fun while he was here, right?
Ooh.
He came and went.
I like him. I don't know what his problem is.
Yeah.
I think he's great. I was so happy. I've been campaigning to get that kid hired since last E3.
Young guy.
Love him to
Little
death.
guy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Salt of the earth. Bless his heart.
I went to his house when
I think he's doing a great job too. He produced earlier a whole segment on fisting that I thought was very interesting.
Yeah. It's good. Informative.
A lot of people don't know this, but we only talk about what the producer asked us to talk about. So this was all like
It's scripted,
he gave us a bulleted
yeah.
list
Yeah.
of like fisting, teacher torture,
Bat winging.
Fire safety.
fire,
Yeah.
set small things on fire.
That sounds like an
down the
eroticism thing. Like, what are you into? Teacher torture?
Oh, God. I'm sure that's a category.
It is now. Jeff just created it.
Lord.
You ever get fisted in the ass while you're throwing fireballs at your teacher? It's exhilarating.
I think I created teacher torture all the way back in kindergarten.
You got a new.
Nah, that's not true. Probably like second grade was when I started to get
Alright,
like.
don't exaggerate.
started
There's
to
only
have
so
fun.
much a kindergartner can really
You're
do.
5, so
I remember crying a lot in kindergarten.
okay, that'll teach him.
I mean, I've seen some kindergartners break teachers down to tears, but not because of vicious insults.
I mean,
usually
that's just
like,
children
yeah, running around, going crazy,
screaming and pissing and
yeah,
shitting themselves.
ripping
I-
stuff off of
Enthusiasts.
walls. Yeah,
Oh, boy.
crayons.
It's Friday.
Yeah,
It is.
I'm fucking hungry.
I'm hungry too.
And I'm craving that whatever that fucking third fish was that was spicy with the really spicy fish with the lemon.
You talking about Uchiko?
Yeah, and you just go to the
Oh, yeah.
orange.
It's really out of nowhere.
Whatever that was.
That
I
was
don't know what the
yellowtail.
Yellowtail. That shit was
Dude,
good.
I, without exaggeration, ate the most fish I think I've ever eaten in my life.
You
in
had
one
sushi.
sitting.
Yeah.
I had a lot of sushi.
I don't ever have a lot, but that was.
I mean, a lot is more than one piece
Sure.
of going.
Did you like it?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good, but then even I don't remember who I was talking to there was like, now you leave here and you'll eat fish. I'm like, no. I mean, it's Uchiko. That's why it's good. I'll go eat fish outside of this and go,
I like Uchiko better than Uchi.
it's just me too. Me too. I've only been to Uchi once and I didn't realize like how totally different it is.
Very different.
They sell
Uchi's real good too, but like
It's good, but I'm not a fan of the whole ordering shit.
Uchiko's a little more whimsical.
Uchiko's like, give me my food. Here's your food. Uchi's more like you have to order in waves. And
Well, the
it
nice
comes out.
the nice
It
thing you
just
can do
fucking takes forever.
The nice thing you can do with Uchi, especially if you're an idiot like me, you can just go and they go like, "What do you like?" And you go, "I don't know," and
Yes.
they'll go, "We'll take care of it for you."
Yes, you
And then
can.
they just show up and they're just like, "Oh, eat this, you'll like it." And
No,
you're like, okay.
and that's
I do
exactly
like
what
it.
happened when I went. But even still, it's like I'm doling out your little snacks over 2.5 hours instead of just being like, here's your fucking food.
Are you concerned at all that you're so transparent as a human that someone can discern your culinary interests by a mere glance?
No, I feel like I'm projecting that, and
Okay.
I'm glad people are
You're
picking
just
up on
throwing it out there
Yeah.
at all times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an open book.
Yeah.
culinarily speaking.
I usually go for the hot rock.
Speaking
That's
of,
fucking
Hot Rock's
amazing.
good
That's
sticks,
what I
dude.
do.
Beef.
And I like that they let me feel like I'm cooking a little bit too.
Yeah. I did
Like, I'm
the
just
work.
like you.
You did nothing. You gave me some fucking
Yeah.
raw meat and a rock.
I took
care of
myself
it.
on the way
I
out.
want
Yeah,
a
I took
discount.
care of it. I could eat, but it's always so like I don't know how much actual meat you get. A hot rock is usually like I don't know, like 6 slices of
Hot
beef.
rocket.
I could eat 100 of those.
Well, yeah, at
They're
least.
fucking amazing.
We're getting closer to cooking with Jeff and Gav. There were talks about
Are ya?
locations
Wow.
recently.
Man, when will we do
Any
it?
day now.
Why don't we just do it after this?
I don't know. Why don't you do it?
I got
We got
fire.
fire
two
and
of you.
fucking whatever those are,
We know what you
muffins.
need. Let's do it.
All right, we'll get one piece of unpopped popcorn.
So light it?
And this candle. We'll cook popcorn. Get some salt.
How long would that take?
To
But
what?
I'll eat whatever
Cook
you
popcorn?
That one
Make. You should
piece
make
of
something
popcorn
good.
To
should make
cook a
something
piece
good.
of popcorn? It takes about
with
minute?
with a lighter.
with a lighter?
Well, you
Probably
could
more.
overcook it and it won't pop.
You don't want to overcook it.
don't wanna burn it.
Yeah. You have to maybe get a little tiny pan of oil. Have you ever seen like the tiny chef guy?
Shit, we should do tiny cooking with Jeff and Gavin. Little pan.
Oh, that's
World's smallest steak.
see that in 2052.
We could shave it with like, oh, this is great. We get like an X-Acto
I
knife.
know
macro
you've seen it.
lenses.
No, there's
We get an X-Acto
there
knife.
are
We
competitions
shave
like this.
shave off the
Yeah.
tiniest
tiny
little-
tiny cooking is insane.
Well,
competitions for tiny
there's
cooking,
popcorn.
All right, this isn't the idea.
You know that you just brought us
I'm
popcorn.
facilitating this one.
Okay. Just know
I'm so confused by him right now.
I know.
This is
and we
the
all are.
pitch for the cooking show.
you want
Okay.
him over. You want him over with content.
Oh.
That
The internet says no, you cannot pop popcorn with a lighter.
you're
The
about to
heat
be
is too
proven
directional
right.
and too intense.
Yeah,
Right,
no, I was
but
thinking we do need
You
like
would need
a
it just really high above the lighter.
yeah, we need like a well, okay, here's
Diet
the problem.
Coke can. Use that. Oh, like put some popcorn in an empty can.
Ew.
Do you not remember what that looks like in
Put
there?
some popcorn in an empty can. And
I
then
need
just
to
light the
cut this
can.
off.
All right, put a candle in this can. What have you done?
Candle in the can.
We'll put it on there, right? Put the
Okay.
candle inside. Leave a vent hole.
No. Yeah. Here's what we do. Shit. Yeah. Okay. So we need. You need to flip this over, right? We cut this off. We cut vent holes along the side. Right size for over the candle.
Right.
And then
Let's do
that's
it.
got a nice little
Let's
divot
stop
there.
yakking and let's do it.
I'm a little concerned at
need-
where
I need
Jeff
a knife.
went.
I think he went to the bathroom and I have to pee too.
I bet he's gonna come back with something though.
Maybe.
Fire or food or
I'm
something.
gonna use this on a can. Are you sure? Okay.
Nicholas.
Man.
I got more knives.
One of my many knives.
Yeah, Nicholas is great.
All right.
Get
How
shit
tall is
done.
this candle?
He always looks kind of pissed off too, which is enjoyable.
Yeah, I would.
Need most of
No,
it.
No, it's
he
accurate.
looks pissed off, but every time we bring Iris by, he's the first person to go, "Oh, hey, little one."
No,
Like,
I'm the
Nicholas.
first person to be like, oh.
Your ass is never here.
Who's always pissed off? Are we talking about Eric still?
No. He's just upset.
Eric's
about-
on board now.
He's just
Sounds
man, he
great.
got fired
I'm
so
happy with
quickly.
Here's speaking
I
of
don't know
fire.
what turned around, but
Here, Ryan. How about this?
What did I tell you? He was getting something that's less extreme than I thought. He was already.
No,
he
we
was
need
gonna
the
use
metal to
cocaine.
transfer the heat
The metal.
quicker.
yeah, that was right.
We can,
Sorry, there's gonna be some noises.
that's fine too.
There we go. Okay, most annoying noises ever. All right. I need to rinse it out and like dry it a little.
So now they're gonna cook popcorn.
Oh wait, we got.
Or
Or
you
what
gonna
if we
seal?
cut further and we drape it over,
Oh, I see what you're going for, yeah.
That's smart.
Just cut it into a strip metal.
cut it in a strip.
That's
Cut it
smart.
strip.
Cut it in a strip.
Don't
We'll just
do
lay
what?
it over.
I'm okay. I'm
What are you
okay.
gonna cut it?
No, I'm good. I promise.
We
I'm
have
okay.
a first aid kit.
I'm a
right?
professional.
That's
Please, we have the roulette's wheel. That's way more
There we go.
dangerous.
It's
than that
perfect.
thing.
The
Look at
roulette's wheel.
All right.
Yeah.
Now I need
Why?
to cut some vents so that the fire has a.
I'm telling you, dude.
But this, look at this setup,
Weird
Jeff.
phrasing.
Right?
What would you call it?
Colonel.
All right, you need to make oxygen.
play.
vents.
Yeah, I just gotta make.
Let's
some
do it. How about this?
one
Let's do it
word.
both ways.
All right.
You want to try both?
He's
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
"Pee real quick. I'll be back."
Here, this is done.
I'm also
Shove
being
it to
very careful to keep my hands away, kids.
Where's all those axes?
Away from the face.
We just.
What axis?
We always have like axes and shit to cut stuff with.
Do we?
Yeah, I remember I was cutting stuff on the floor.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I don't know what he's on about.
Yeah, I broke stuff with axes and like, sharp things.
There we go. Oh,
I don't doubt you have.
On right here in the front. I've done it. Made shit everywhere. I helped clean it
I
up.
think we brought it back to the office, probably.
Oh, here it is. It's under the. I just thought we had some maybe table axes underneath or something.
Okay.
Can we get a table axe installed
Can we not,
for the future?
please?
That's a hard no. Though again, he's changed directions on fire, so I
I'll
don't
tell
know.
you what, though. Here, I'll lay down some fire.
Is the company policy change that we're allowed to do
Okay.
fire on podcasts now? at all
When
times?
I get
There we go. Here
my
we go.
flamethrower, that'll be exciting.
Gavin, what do
You
you
can
think?
cook a whole bunch of popcorn. It's just such a
I don't know if
bad
that's enough.
sound.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Audio friendly.
All right.
Oh, there was still soda in here.
You gotta, rinse down. We're still lit.
It's
Colonel
still
Minky.
going.
All right, get some of the butter. Get some of the buttery.
You want to cut to yourself,
Oh yeah,
right?
she's
That's how
still
that works.
going. Well, what have you done?
I'm getting the oil in there.
You've separated the kernel from the heat.
I'm separate. What?
Yeah, there we go. Oh, we went out. Okay, I don't think our venting is enough.
Seriously?
Yeah. Well, see that it burns it up under there. It needs like some holes up here.
Like,
I'm a little worried
why don't you
about
just
that.
lower the candle, trim the candle.
This is essentially what a yakinaki machine is.
Oh, we could have made yakinaki. There, I just pushed it further in.
Yeah, naturally.
That keeps our heat a little bit further away, unfortunately.
But
what you want for
we don't
pushing.
want direct heat.
All right.
We blocked.
All right, we got any
all this.
Now we. Oh, Geoff.
What's wrong?
It's just a mess.
Oh yeah,
you
sometimes
made
stuff
over
gets
here.
messy. All right.
All right, let's see which design works out better.
Oh, I don't know that either one will work at all, but it'd be fun to find out.
Yeah. No, this is experimenting. Well, again, audio friendly.
Could have done this on the last call.
Yeah, could have.
It'll still be going.
Might still be going.
Hopefully it does not. That's even better. Start this and not finish it. People would love that. Man, I loved listening to them cut 4 aluminum cans with a knife.
Good, I haven't missed anything.
No, you didn't.
All
This
right.
is some good ingenuity.
We're
Okay,
good.
so now, you've got.
Oh, the butter's melting.
Yeah.
It smells good.
We might need a camera rolled in for the close-up.
I don't think we need it.
That's it.
I don't know where the lock on this.
Audio friendly indeed.
Don't push it off, please. So we got 2 going at once now? Is that what's
Yeah, two
happening?
going at once.
Yeah.
Smells great.
So what we got here is just a suspended. It really actually does start to smell like popcorn. We got a suspended metal platform over a mini muff with a candle in it in a cup, and then we have a vented inverted Diet Coke can,
It's bubbling.
which is bubbling.
Technically, I think this is cooking with Geoff and Ryan, but
Now,
it's close.
are both of these muffins chocolate or blueberry?
One is blueberry,
Oh my
one
God.
is chocolate.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah,
How
that's
That's gonna
flavor
affect everything.
infuses
we don't have
this
a
is the
control.
chocolate.
It's
We
like
don't.
ear
We don't have a
candling
control
for
muff.
muffins.
We don't.
All the butter has melted, and it is sizzling, which, by the way, is going to explode
Yep. That it will.
into your eyes.
Yes.
Not my eyes.
Yes, barely.
I'll be over here.
Oh boy.
Probably should have set it up over there
Wow.
next to Jeff's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Good thing I wore my sleeveless shirt today. Good.
Just lean back. Really?
What was that? What are you saying?
What I'm worried about now is
in my head.
if the candle's got the legs for it.
that fancy
Doesn't
Well,
look
keep
like it's
swapping a
really
new
now.
candle.
Yeah,
really?
it's going quick.
Oh, I mean, that's fancy.
Like it's still.
The design.
It's not a sponsor.
We have a whole bin
Don't
of
ever
safety
talk about
glasses back at the office.
These aren't sponsored.
That's
That is.
Oh, I smell popcorn.
Oh yeah, hang on. Let's tell Steffi to bring over some.
Yeah.
Tell her to get some lunch too. I'm
Alfred,
starving.
let's just
Is Sarah
end
here?
and go to lunch.
Okay.
We
We
could
just
end
do
it.
that.
Oh, it smells so good.
I want to see the results though.
Do you think you could ever
Or we could just cook our own lunch, one kernel at a
catch
time.
the pop in your mouth?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think so. They don't
They
pop
don't.
very
Sometimes. Well, sometimes they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll leap.
They'll hit the top of the pot.
far. Michael.
It's sizzling real good in there.
It smells great.
I don't know if we need 2 candles. There enough BTUs coming off
Wow.
that thing.
Yeah, that one's sizzling.
We
a
don't
little
we
bit.
don't want to burn them.
The kernel.
No, you don't
itself.
want slow and steady.
Slow and steady.
All right. Well, anyway, let's just ignore this and go back to the podcast. So we're fisting.
until it burns. Us to
God, it smells so good. I'm so hungry.
It smells like
see a
yeah.
movie now.
I'm gonna.
If I were to see Solo or Jurassic Park, which
Solo.
one? should I see?
Solo.
Solo. Okay.
Solo show. And I'm a hardcore Jurassic Park fan.
I don't know that I'll see either, but
It was pretty, in my opinion.
You
meh.
really you want to like the like number of solo opinion you've absorbed before seeing it is incredible. Just like I'd say, if you don't want to see it, it's fine. But the number of times you've been like,
No, it'll be
Solo.
the first ever
You
Star
have
Wars
to
movie I haven't seen in the
absorb
theater.
Solo. I've heard people tell you about Solo, and not even Jack, because that's
No,
a
but
whole
this
other
I asked in comparison to Jurassic Park
No,
specifically.
no, I
because I'll
agree.
probably see one of the two, but not
It's
both.
in your Venn diagram of Solo questions. This is a new one.
Yeah.
To compare it, but I just feel like it's been weeks you've been asking about Solo. You could just see it. You could just watch it. And then
why
you'll
would I
know.
see Solo or Jurassic Park when fucking Uncle Drew came out today?
Oh, there you go.
Man, I don't know what that is.
I'm sorry, I'm mad
It's a
that
Kyrie Irving movie.
Lieutenant Waffles
still
fucking
don't know
just said
what
that
it
the most recent Jurassic Park is better than the first one. Shut your goddamn mouth.
What?
Ryan, your candle is burning.
tell you,
Yeah.
You are wrong.
it's
Down.
not.
Get
No.
on there.
I feel like our heat is
Unless
gone.
you meant Solo.
Here's what Jurassic Park needs, right? And
Which is
it's-
also wrong.
If you want to keep making them, which I'd question why. You've made 5 of them already.
The money.
But
Four? Okay.
well, yeah, I mean, obviously, that's true. But if you want to keep making Jurassic Park and you want to make it actually good, because Jurassic Park was good in the first one because it was 1993 or 1994, and you're like, holy shit, it's fucking dinosaurs. It's awesome. And then you've done that 4 more times now, and no one cares. CG is irrelevant. Who gives a shit about a dinosaur in 2018? But both Michael Crichton, Jurassic Park, and Westworld.
Yes.
And we've been watching Westworld season 2.
Is good.
And it's just like people getting fucking slaughtered, you know, like in Westworld season 2. And I was like, this is what Jurassic Park needs. They're fucking dinosaurs. Fucking kill people. Make it doesn't even have to be R. Make a Jurassic Park movie that's not for fucking pussies, where it's like, oh, God, every fucking death is like, oh, and then the camera cuts away. Have we forgotten? They're dinosaurs. People should be fucking ripped in half, getting eaten up. That's all I need. I don't even need a plot. Just be like, hey, dinosaurs are out, and it's actually fucking scary. Like, I don't understand that we've gotten to the point where it's like, well, they can't be scary. It doesn't have to be a horror movie.
Think of the children.
The first movie was scary. They were running away from the dinosaurs. They were constantly like, we're gonna get fucking eaten, and just no one gives a shit anymore.
And if you're worried
get
about-
ripped in half and bleed out. That's what you need, Jurassic Park.
If you're worried about
Steven
kids-
Spielberg's a pussy now.
Watching this and being scared too, I was terrified of Jurassic Park as a kid. Now it's my favorite goddamn movie.
He's done all that
So,
shit. It's the same thing.
riddle
Like,
me that.
don't get me wrong, Indiana Jones 4 sucked because it sucked.
Also, kids are braver than you think. My kid watched Hereditary and said it was boring.
But again, like, look at, dude, old Indiana Jones. He's like killing people left and right. They're getting chopped up.
It's
He's
like blood
guy-
flying out people's heads.
Guy
Guy gets fucking shredded by the propellers on a plane in the first one.
it's why I liked Speed Racer
and
as
then,
a kid.
and then fucking 4 is like a doink, and it's just like, just make the movies you were making. Like, it's fine. Movie violence is fine. It's a movie. I don't care.
It used to drive me nuts in G.I. Joe when you'd shoot down a Cobra helicopter and then they would parachute out, and then in fucking Speed Racer, people would be like, their flesh would be charring off their body.
Yeah,
Dude,
dead press.
Incredibles 1. I just rewatched it before the second one. People get wasted in that movie.
That means fucking good.
Someone also said Jurassic Park 2 is better than the first. Again, sorry, you're wrong. Good opinion, though.
That's just-
Jurassic Park 2 better than 1?
Any of them better
even
than
Jeff
one. It's
Goldblum
like, what are you
couldn't save it.
talking about?
Jurassic Park 2 is not even the second best Jurassic Park movie.
I did like
really?
the bit where she was on the glass.
Which
there.
one do you think is?
Third one.
Oh, no, I disagree.
Should it
Third
be
one is
smoky?
way better than
There,
it.
that's all burnt. That's too much.
Yeah. I like that
touch.
Alan's back. Alan.
I mean, yeah, it is nice that Alan's back. That's
We're
what we
okay.
want.
About it.
But like, it's Steven Spielberg, man. Like, all his like movies in the last like 15, 20 years is like, well, you know, we
Give me
don't
this.
gotta be,
Give
we
me
don't gotta be
this.
mean.
Oh, it popped! You got it!
Woo! Yeah,
Yeah.
we got one.
Where is it?
Right there.
It popped. I need another kernel.
What popped and where'd it go? Oh, you
there.
still got it?
It just like half popped.
Ryan's using straws as chopsticks. There it is. You guys did it.
Dick.
There's the kernel. That is now a piece of popcorn. Look at that. And it looks just like a spitball.
Who's gonna eat it?
Ryan will eat it. He
There you
made
go.
it. There you go. How was it? It didn't look good.
Little kerneling.
He made a face like it wasn't good.
Eric
It's
just
right
produced
there.
you eating that. That
It
was
didn't.
awesome.
It didn't pop all the way.
Wow.
It's too hot.
No, I think it was the right amount. It wasn't hot enough. No.
Oh god, they're going fast now.
One pop.
All right, let's put
well, that's how it
Here we go,
works,
here we go.
right?
Let's
They
put
all-
a slab on.
No, don't do that. What have you done?
Christ.
That's
You're insane.
that's
So
way
much
too much.
butter.
That's way too much.
Now we'll be popping
God.
good now.
I've got fire all around me. I can't.
Why?
That's actually with only two
know?
lit candles.
There we go.
That's gonna melt down nicely. That'll be good.
It smells like. Oh, now they're all going. Whoa,
Yeah. This
Which
is nice.
brand is this?
Gavin,
Shout out to Kirkland.
you've done a terrible, terrible thing.
No, this is just how it works in the microwave.
The second one was better.
Oh, there we go. They're going.
It did.
Look at that stem.
Audio listeners,
All
get
right,
a load
the
of this.
sizzle is extremely satisfying.
It's
I'll
a
give you
lovely
that.
ASMR sizzle. Maybe if we all shut up, we can gain up on these and it'll
All right,
sound great.
quiet. A single perfect piece of popcorn.
How's yours doing, Geoff?
It's okay. I'm not using 4 fucking candles like Cheater McGee over here.
How's that cheating?
No, it's not. I'm just.
Boy, they're really going.
Did you put a cheesy popcorn brick down?
Gavin did. That's butter.
Yeah, that's all butter, baby.
You ever wonder what the inside of those look like? That's it. It works real well.
Hey, is this gonna be an email I'm gonna have to deal with later?
Yes.
So, all right, maybe we should stop.
100% Eric approved.
That's true. He did approve it.
You just gave a thumbs up, and that was it. All right.
Oh, Eric did?
No, Ryan.
Is the mug out? No,
All
the
right,
mug's
let's-
still on.
That's
right.
be mess. Right there.
Hope you enjoyed the last off topic.
I made popcorn in a can.
It was, we got some popcorn. We got about 4 kernels of popcorn.
Look at that.
Out of it.
That is legit
Yeah, I
popcorn.
know. I mean, it's, yep.
That was on the floor.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Oh,
Oh, it tastes good.
Yeah.
It's like feet.
it's gonna pop in your face, Geoff. Careful.
No, I don't think it's gonna pop.
135 strong. Not too shabby.
It was a good run.
Not too shabby at all. It was an okay run. It was a run.
It was a Jurassic World run.
It was sprint.
Yeah.
I sprinted for about the
walk.
first 15 episodes. Then I got winded.
It's a little bit of a melted candle thing going on.
Don't worry, we'll clean this up.
Bye.